everybody. Well, I overslept a little bit because I had a couple interesting dreams. First of all, most of them are pleasant dreams about violins and musical instruments and stuff like that. But one of them was a dream that was kind of scary about this bug that would fly into people's eyes and all of a sudden cause them to go blind, which sounds very scary. However, that might be more because of a dream. I was actually, or not a dream, but an actual news story about the kissing bugs that are coming up in a lot of southern states right now. They don't cause you to go blind. They can cause you to die. These kissing bugs are, have been infiltrating the United States right now. So, they're saying is be very vigilant for the little things. I don't know what they look like, but, just keep your eye out for little, insects going to your eyes or orifices, because their bites are not good for you. They're called the kissing bugs. So you can check that out if you're into insects. Not exactly very exciting to think about. Now, yesterday night I practiced my violin for about an hour, working on the bowing to get it to sound good. I think I've begun to crack that code. And yes, like every single violin teacher has said, posture is key to success. If your posture sucks, so is your bowing. Without a doubt. So, now, I haven't used my shoulder rest because it's usually a pain to put on, because you got to put it on underneath the violin, but I will consider giving it a try, because tonight during Portrait Stream we'll be doing a little bit of violin demo. So another thing they said is stand up when you're playing, because if you're gonna sit in a chair, you're gonna slump, and when you do that, the bow is gonna pretty much be sliding everywhere, because it is kind of like, I don't know, icy, a very slippery surface, so it's gonna just, make a poor tone. So you gotta, I don't disagree with any of the teachers, because they're right, because I tried it all kinds of crazy ways, and one of the most important things I discovered is proper hold, and proper posture matters. I don't know how some of the violin people do it when they're sitting in a chair, because I tried to do it in a chair, and I could do okay to a point, but then to use the full bow, you have to stand up, because it doesn't work full bow when sitting in a chair. Americans tend to slump, and when we do, our violin tone suffers bad. So yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but at least I was before I got up. Now I got coffee made and everything. I got a pretty good night's sleep for the most part. Rusty the cat discovered that, yes, if you want to be near me, but not accidentally get kicked by my feet when I'm sleeping, the best thing to do is to lay in the other pillow next to me. After all, it's a double bed. He certainly has a spot for himself. So that's what he's doing. Last night he laid next to me on the pillow, which makes sense. But anyway, good morning to everybody so far. Let's go through the list here. People who see so far. I saw Mojo already. Parasola, good morning to you. Hammer Nails, good morning to you. Nightbot and stuff like that, you guys don't really. Nightbot doesn't really count, really. Restream don't really count either. But still, welcome everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit sleepy, but I mean, it happens, Alright, so Charles Kirk, unfortunately, did not make it. I don't know who Charles Kirk is, other than I have some of the stats. Charles Kirk is a Libra. He was born. He was 27 years old at the time of his passing. He was shot in the neck. He was a Trump supporter. So I'm wondering if the far right is, or the far left is so upset with the far right that just like with Donald Trump as a candidate, if it's a matter of being trying to off everybody that's on the right side. I find it kind of scary that our country's become like this. What's wrong with believing in the moral or the values that we were taught? At least my generation was taught about the U.S. Constitution. We know that our government is broken. We all know that. The UK government's broken. The EU is broken. But the worst thing that's broken is people's morals. And that's disturbing. I don't understand why we have allowed this to perpetuate, where it begins to failures. I do believe it is nurture more than nature. But that is the way we were raised. Something changed. Why? I'm not sure. It's just Doug on where. Hello, Bradley. Good morning to you, too. To my knowledge, as of last night, the University of Utah did not find the shooter yet. Let's get the panel open and try to get it set up. The ready to start. GQU. I want to talk with you. Okay, so. Well, this country has got to get its head out of its ass and do the right thing. Now, it just disturbs me to think that we have allowed we're allowing this to happen in our own country. What's wrong with you people? I just don't understand it. As far as we know, the shooter is free. Now, maybe a breaking headline came and I didn't know when I was sleeping, but to my knowledge, the shooter is roaming about. Good morning, Tiff. How are you doing today? So, the truth of the matter is, I don't know what the answer to the world questions are about what to do about this. So sad, but I don't know what to do about it. I really don't. How can we fix the problems? Oh. I think first we gotta find out where the problem is. Where it starts from, and begin the process of unraveling all the misunderstandings and morals that have occurred from that problem. Bradley said he's going to be wearing a lot of, packing a lot of heat in Washington, D.C. this morning. Just be careful. Okay? I know your job is dangerous enough because of where you work. So just be careful. Yeah. GQU is the panel, and we can discuss this. Charlie Kirk. I don't know much about him. But the fact is that it was a speech in the University of Utah when this happened, puts a lot of pressure on the University of Utah. Okay, let's get the dinger donger. Let's take our kitty. Okay. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. There's some assassinator running around the country. God.
Well, there's a lot of assassins running around this country. Because remember, the same kind of assassin tried off Donald Trump before he was.
Yeah,
that he's kind of dead because his brain exploded like a melon.
He's kind of dead.
Let's put it this way: his brain pan leaked after the Secret Service took him out. But this guy didn't have Secret Service.
Oh, wow. This is terrible because this is going to make people very nervous now to go out and demonstrate or to do rallies and stuff, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now is that Moji wants to know how the dentist went. The dentist was his consultation. 187 hours basically to sit in his chair for about 10 minutes, say while he basically looks in there with a mirror. Just to determine where he wants to get his biopsy samples.
And where does he want to get the biopsy samples?
He's gonna get the samples on December 6th.
Does he tell you where he's gonna get them from?
Yeah, he's gonna get them from the lower jaw. Where you
where you actually put your tobacco, he's getting them.
Right.
Is there any like abrasions or anything there, or he's just gonna take them from there?
He's just gonna cut a little piece of gum and send it to the lab.
Okay. Yeah, gum.
But he's not gonna pull any of the teeth that really need to go. The ticking time bomb is still gotta go sooner or later. It's not doing anything wrong right now, but sooner or later it has to go. And I don't know why anyone didn't say, oh yeah, we can take care of that problem at the same time too. No, that would have been nice if you could. I don't want to end up like Nefertiti. She died of an abscess. And she was an ancient Egyptian ruler.
Right, but you're not in any pain, Michelle. If
no,
you had
accident,
you'd know about it. So, did you ring up your insurance company and see what dentists accept your insurance?
Well, I filled out the necessary paperwork for the insurance for the December.
Good morning, Andrew.
So I may be billed $350. Okay, so
yeah, Michelle, we did this last night. You've got to ring the number on the back of the insurance company. There'll be a number. They will give you dentists that you can use, which you said were in
I have it on the website. I have it on the web.
I haven't finished. So we concentrate on the Farmington dentist. Now we're going to try and concentrate on getting you rides to the Farmington dentist, which again we discussed the same thing, remember? And you can get rides to Farmington dentist by the insurance company. Again, you have to, when you're talking to them, you need to ask them about rides.
Mojo, Hammer, everybody else, sorry. I can't see you.
How you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm fine. Well.
That's good. Yeah, I got the information for the dentist is in my plan from their own website of the company.
Okay, just call them, Michelle, and they're going to help you out. So you need 2 questions, a ride, and actually,
type of shit,
if you go in your network, it shouldn't cost you anything.
It shouldn't.
hammer.
Yeah, but you're going out of your network. That's why you're paying this money. You shouldn't be doing that. You got to stay in your network.
Well, the most frustrating cost is the Dr. Scotio. That's going to cost me a ton. When you really think about it, in March, $1,400.
Again, Michelle, if you go to the ones in Farmington, your insurance will pay for that. You're picking one that's not in your network.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You have to pick a place that's in your network. Has to be one of them.
Yeah.
If you go out of network, you're going private.
Go eat coffee, yeah.
Now, by the way, speaking of antibiotics, Walmart and Trump worked out a deal with a American company to make a type of what is it? Antibiotic called amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin.
Yeah.
Amoxicillin, yeah.
In the United States, and an American-made company, run company in Tennessee.
So that's going to be real cheap then.
So it should be cheaper, and also will prevent the loss of a valuable antibiotic due to if there's any complications with the.
Do you know how I get those, Michelle? I order fish mocks. For fish tanks, it's called fish mocks. It's 100%.
Okay.
And you can just take them as antibiotics. You
Okay.
can go to the pet shop and get them. They're cheap as chips.
Right. But what exactly is it used for?
It's it's the same stuff. It's amoxicillin.
Right.
You put amoxicillin in fish tanks to decite with the water.
No, but what do humans use it for?
Oh, it's an antibiotic. If you've got bad teeth, infection.
Absolutely.
Okay. So obviously, if the dentist felt the antibiotics would help prevent or slow down any kind of periodontal tear downs, they would suggest taking that probably.
Yeah, you've never had amoxicillin.
No.
With your bad teeth, you've never had. I can't believe that.
I can, because Michelle hasn't been able to get to the dentist before she got on this plan.
Okay, what do you do when you get toothache then? You just bear it.
I never get a toothache.
Unbelievable. This woman is made of something else. She never gets gut rot. She eats food that's a month old, including mashed potatoes. She never gets gut rot. Got teeth like she's got, and she doesn't get pain.
I know when they broke the molar in the back, that became the ticking time bomb. That wasn't exactly fun. If you go back and watch the video around September 17th or 16th, that was no fun.
You're amazing, Michelle. Good morning, Yashir.
Hey, Yashir, how you doing today?
Are you working today, Yashir, or day off?
Day off.
Okay, good for you.
I can't believe they're letting me into work.
So last night, anyway, I played my violin for a whole hour of practice, and I finally got the bowing right. But like when music teacher says, it's best to do it standing up. And if you're gonna sit, you're gonna sit, but you're not gonna be able to get the full range of the bow if you sit. It's very hard to play the violin sitting.
You'd never see people sitting down, do you, playing the violin?
Very rarely do you see a violinist sitting down.
Have you learned anything yet, Michelle?
I learned how to make a nice tone.
Oh.
That's what I'm learning. And I did try some fingering.
There's 2 things I want you to learn. I want you to learn.
I know.
Like that out of that movie.
That's the fingerboard. That's next. Once I can show I've got the tone down perfect,
Deliverance.
I can repeat, and I can repeat the tone repeatedly. And then I've got that. Then I can definitely go on with the fingerboard and learn the notes to play something.
Yeah, you've got to be able to two different things with each hand.
Right.
Are you having trouble with that?
Well, a lot of people do when you first start out. You got to remember, like you said, you're doing the bowing with your right hand. You're doing the fingerboard with your left hand. And you're holding the violin up mostly by putting your chin in the chin rest. I haven't tried the shoulder strap. I should try the shoulder strap just to see if that helps. Because it's so important. If you can get the way you position your neck's important too. You know.
Is there a little divot in the violin to put your neck, to put your chin? What am I thinking of?
A lot of people use a chin rest.
I
mean,
I think I know what you're thinking of, Tiger.
And a lot of people use a chin shoulder rest as well.
You'll get it, Michelle. Just keep going. You've not even had it a week. It's going to take you a while to get the hang of that.
Right. I got to practice fingering next. So once I can make sure that the bowing is consistent. Once I can make sure that the bowing. Once I can make sure the bowing is consistent and it doesn't, look sloppy. That's gonna be when I can start doing more fingering with my left hand.
Oh my god!
But just for the hell of it, I was playing around with a little bit with it last night with my just for fun, just trying to finger, and I got some pretty good, interesting notes out of it.
Really? I'm such a child. That's the problem.
We're like 2-year-olds. She said shit. She said fingering.
Exactly.
Did you know that a violin has over 27 chords? I did not know that.
No, I didn't know how.
Every single note, and there's on the octave, the violin, first level, second level, has his own chords.
Oh my god, you've got me started off.
Yeah.
I think it's going to work like this.
You're going to work?
Yeah. I've actually managed it, believe it or not. I'm shocked at my ability. Bella, would you stop scratching, please? You've got to make sure she's nice with you, Dylan.
Now, also, I see that Noodles in our Discord has presented a couple records. One of them I asked about, and then he started bringing up a few other albums I never heard of in my dear life in general chat.
I saw them.
And some of them, I seriously wonder if I really want to listen to them.
Are they real?
I believe so. They have a YouTube presence, so yeah, they seem to be.
Tiger, they actually are real, and I'll give that to Noodles. And I don't give a lot to Noodles anyway. They are real.
Wow.
That's the sort of thing I'm thinking of.
So
I Want to Sit on Your Face, one is called. Ram It Up My Shitter, one is called. Actually, yeah, these are got YouTube links. So it says they were banned.
Yeah. That's what the record said, but is that really just a promote? Is that really just part of the record cover? I don't know if that's really true, but I mean, just the album cover. Well, the second one certainly does not sound like it applies to me. Or any interest to me. It was one song he was playing in his car that was kind of
music
about the woman talking about how she wants her boyfriend to spread her wide. You know what Noodles is thinking about when you hear that record. Spreads me wide.
We know what he's thinking about 99% of the time, Michelle.
Yeah.
I sort of understand his feelings, but I'm getting, but he's older than me.
And next you know, it's going to be an album from a group called the Spray Scats. The Stray Scats.
There was a band called the Stray Cats.
Yeah, there is a band called the Stray Cats. But imagine the band called the Stray Scats. What's the Stray Scats? Loose poops laying around.
Oh, Jojo, you're killing me, Dylan. Yeah, but honestly, Tiger, I've managed to get into work like this.
I'm surprised. Well, at night time when it's not busy, I should think you could get away with it.
No, normally not.
But now I'm getting back to normal, so it's a bit, like, that's what I thought. I'll say hello.
I wonder what the Stray Scats album would be about.
I remember the Stray Cats. I remember seeing them on.
I got the record. Yeah, I got the Stray Cats record. They had this song called "Rock This Town." So the Stray Cats had some pretty good music. "Rock This Town" was probably the best known one.
He clips it. Moose clipped you. Good. You need more people clipping you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Get you out there.
Well, listen, we've all been clipped.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I dropped a few interesting clippable events a couple days ago, but I didn't hear anything about them.
I remember I dropped a joint on the floor once, and I said, I found a joint on the floor. And they clipped that, and that was like the clip for ages. I found a joint on the floor. I wonder who's got I found a joint on the floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a clip to find something back.
Yeah. So, Michelle, what a week. She's had dentist. She's had violin arrive.
Yeah. Got the violin, got the dentist, play the violin a little each day. So birthday's coming up on the 13th.
Yeah.
It's the 11th today.
I got
Thursday, the 13th, puts it on Saturday.
But it's going to be too late to send you your card, Michelle. I've got it right here with the stamp on it. Shall I just send it anyway if it's late?
Yeah, it's okay. Things get late all the time.
All right, I'll pop it in the post.
So Michelle's birthday party is going to be on Silver Moon. It's not much of a birthday party. No, but we'll recognize your birthday on Silver Moon.
There's also a very important day today. It's September 11th.
11th, yeah. The 2001, September 11th.
Hi, Jason. I'm pleased you're
Hi,
out of the hospital.
English. How you doing? Brain dead. How you doing?
Jason.
Tiff, how you doing? Yeah,
Hi,
so tonight on the Portrait Stream, you're going to see some violin action. The reason I never really gave him much thought about standing or sitting had to do with the fact is that when I'm sitting on the couch, so it means if I'm going to be playing the violin on screen, I got to basically turn the camera in a different direction so you can see me standing. Hopefully you'll be able to see me on screen.
Okay. Tonight you're doing violin. You're going to do a solo tonight.
Oh, well, I'm going to do more like show you how far I've come with the bowing. Probably.
Okay, great.
And maybe I can try to figure out some of the fingering based on what I saw the tutorial videos. Some of them which I have shared in the music section of our Discord. Some of them also apply to other instruments as well. They're not all specifically violin. like the reading of sheet music applies to almost any instrument player who sight reads. But that's going to be a challenge for me because sight reading sheet music is something that is going to mean taking a longer time to learn a piece because I can't do what some of the violinists do, which is to stare at the sheet music while I'm violining at the same time unless I put the music straight up in my face. Oh, thank you very much, Tiff. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Tiff. Excuse me. Thank you, Tiff, darling. Good morning, Partel.
Well, I didn't get that greeting.
Purple heart, much love to you all.
Well,
Morning, guys.
As far as getting full of tar and nicotine, let me answer this. For those of you who realize that you can't get tar if you're not burning the tobacco. It's true. If you're not burning the tobacco, you can't get tar. Not really.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually smoking at the minute, so shove that in your pipe, bitch.
Yeah, smoke it.
I'm on one of my give-ups.
Quitting is for sucker losers.
I give up.
You mean for musical instrument fingering, or are you
things.
talking about the other kind of fingering? I used to watch a lot of both. So, well, right now I'm working the violin fingering, not so much the other kind, but
The fingering.
She used to watch a lot of both.
Who wants to get fingering?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe she said that. I think it's a fingering day. Come on, guys.
hello, Parasol. I know I said hi to you. Just want to make sure you know I said hi to you.
Fingering abound.
Oh, but yeah, Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it sorted. For next month. I'm definitely coming over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's done.
What, are you going to New York?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, snap.
7 weeks. Huh?
We're in New York?
Upstairs. Upstairs.
Oh.
Upstate, even.
Well, on your way up
Yonkers.
upstate, why don't you swing by my house sometime? It's not that far from. I'm not too far away from Poughkeepsie and Armenia.
You'll visit a Comedy Flu.
You could also visit Comedy Flu too, which I haven't seen around here lately. Where is Comedy Flu?
He found
I
a new
haven't seen
community. He
him
doesn't love us
for-
anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for ages.
Yeah, he don't love us no more.
I think he sleeps in. I'm wondering if I'm...
Yeah, he's just sleeping all the time. That's all he ever does. Like a bear.
That's a fucking joke.
I don't know where he is. He'll pop up like once a month and then he'll be gone again. But then again, Golden Girl hasn't been around either, has she?
I saw her last night, actually.
Oh.
She was poking around the Discord. Oh, I saw her on the show yesterday, too. She commented, but she was like in and out real fast.
Oh.
What you guys and girls up to?
I'm just sitting here in Georgetown, waiting for this tech. Just kind of here. I waited till parking enforcement left, though. Meter maid was writing everybody down the whole street a ticket. Once she left, I parked.
Really?
I've been like drunk for like 2 days, but I've still went to work.
You've been to work?
Yeah.
Or you're
Drunk.
going?
Well, last night it was, yeah.
Oh, dog.
I know. But they need me.
As far as I know, Comedy Flow is still in my Discord, so I don't know why he can't just drop by.
He popped in the other day for like 15 minutes and everyone gave him shit. And he was like, well, that's why I'm here now. We were like, no, you haven't been around, dude.
Why? What did they
And then
do
he
to
came
him? What did they do to him?
They were just like, where you been? And I started goofing. I was like, he found a new community. He doesn't love us anymore. He was like, no. And I'm like, well, then where you been?
Who?
Flu.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where the bugger
Flu, you don't love me no more.
I'm sure we're back. I'm sure
He doesn't get shit when he comes here. In fact, he used to be here when he got shit. Now he doesn't get shit. He was getting shit from Sarah.
He's just eating shit.
Oh, God. You can get shit from her.
The Roach Queen.
Hey, David S. How you doing?
No,
Good morning
she's
to
dating
you.
John now.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody that I've missed?
Oh, holla chick.
Put the camera on, Michelle, so people can see Andrew, because he looks very well this morning.
All right, absolutely. Hold on a minute.
Don't embarrass me.
People make an effort.
Yeah. There you go. You got the big full screen.
Don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Cheesing.
Let's see, you got a beard on now, huh?
You got a beard on. He didn't just put it on for the show.
No, Michelle, I've had it for a few days.
Yeah.
He's been drinking a few days. He ain't got time to be shaving.
To work and come
Trying to
home.
look a little bit like
the 10 o'clock shadow.
It's the 2-day shadow, actually.
It doesn't look too bad with it, though. It looks pretty
I think
good.
it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
The midnight shadow.
But see, once I shave it off, people say, where's your dad?
Boy, shave your stubble, you geezer.
Well, that's more Tiger's voice, not mine. That's more Tiger's part of the world.
I am talking a lot because I'm ripping a bong, guys.
Rip it!
I need to go back to my smokeless smoking.
So the good question I was wondering is, where was everybody yesterday? It was quiet here.
Michelle, we already had this conversation. I tuned in. I saw you yawning like fuck. No one was talking. No one was on panel, and I thought, I'm not coming on this morning. No one needs to hear me again. I've got nothing to add, so I didn't. I didn't turn up yesterday.
I was going to come on, but then you said you were ending early, so I was like, well, F it, because I'm working anyway. So by the time I would have got on, you would have ended it. Would have been like 5 minutes worth of me on, and then so it wasn't worth it. Sorry.
It's very difficult, Michelle, when you're live every day, like thinking of things to say. And
yeah, it is hard to come up with new stuff every day. Really, it is. You know.
Michelle, you do something.
But you see, the funny thing with YouTube is that if
I got a lot to talk about, but does anyone want to hear it?
Michelle, you could always sing a song.
Well, I suggested we need more people on panel. New people or anything. More people on panel.
I did give Betty Spaghetti the link to the panel, so she could come up.
With all respect, I don't know the woman, nor do you.
I know. I do know her because I did talk to her in conversation on
met
DM.
And Noodles sent her in, but she did seem a wonderful woman. I'm not.
She's into the current events like I am.
I see her all over YouTube.
Oh.
Matter of fact, I just saw her on my live. I was live showing off DC.
Okay, well maybe she can come on panel. I just like it. I think your show's better when you have a huge panel. It gets too much. But when you have
like 4 or 5,
like what the size we got now, which is like about 4 people, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we need to find somebody like Gidgy that just won't shut up.
We miss you, Gidgy. I do miss Gidgy. I really do.
I know.
And
I texted her this morning, seeing how she was doing.
Oh, good for you.
Nice one.
Whew.
I miss that I don't hang with her so much.
Hello, Mr. Nobody. Welcome to the show today.
Hi, Mr. Nobody. Hey,
Mr.
David.
Somebody.
Yeah, she looks.
Galaxy disappeared
She
too.
looks pretty cool too. She's also into, as I said, current events. Unfortunately, she kind of ran afoul of YouTube regarding covering the shooting in Georgia, which gave her a 1 week strike.
That's cool.
But which I think is kind of stupid, personally, when you're trying to cover a news story. You know.
Is there actually a video up of that guy getting shot? Like the whole
Yeah, I
thing?
saw it yesterday. It's terrible. The 30-06 to the throat.
Well, we've had 4 murders now in this very neighbourhood.
Really?
It's getting crazy now. But people are getting scared because of the whole, what I was saying before.
Did the guy die straight away, or?
Absolutely. The hemorrhaging from his throat alone, yeah, that suggests he was
They shot right in the neck, right in the major artery, the carotid artery.
Yeah, but it must take a while to. You don't just drop dead straight away.
Well, it depends if it also hit the nerve too.
I'm sorry, but when you get hit by a 30-06 in the throat, the shock alone is enough to drop you. He after the hemorrhaging that he was experiencing, there was no way. There was nothing.
I don't know anything about guns, so I don't know what a 30 whatever.
Or 30-06 is a fairly large caliber. It's usually what they use to snipe, and because it definitely wasn't a 22 that hit him. The amount of hemorrhaging coming out of his throat, there was no way he survived that.
I know
there
it's
was no way
story, but I'm going to have to go find this video.
Yeah, find it before it gets like all took and shut down, because it's pretty grim.
It's pretty gross.
Very, very disturbing. That's why I've got my 1911 with me today. I'm not playing. They killing white folks.
Yeah, well, you're in DC. You better be careful.
You're damn right. I got like 5 razor sharp hunting knives on me right now.
I mean, that is disturbing. I mean, like, the fact is, you know,
he was killed for freedom of speech. It was a deep state assassination.
That's disgusting.
Yep. You see who the bad guys are, right? Only bad guys kill people unprovoked in a public setting.
Yeah, Tim, you can send a video clip to Tiger so she can see it. I have an idea exactly what it looks like, and I'm not exactly impressed about.
Okay, yeah, one of you, either Tiff or yeah, just send me it. You know what? If this was an animal getting shot, I wouldn't be able to watch it. No, it's weird, isn't it? I can watch a human.
Yeah, isn't that like morbidly desensitizing?
I don't know why, but I can't watch animals being hurt at all.
I can't watch I can't watch humans or animals being hurt. It really gets me upset to see either one hurt. You know.
Mm-hmm. Especially animals.
I'm not saying I'm happy. I think this is terrible. Absolutely awful. And I do hope Trump looks after his wife and children and whatever.
You can bet that Trump has got his own private security detail and he pays big money for it, plus the Secret Service. He has both.
Now, wouldn't want to live like that, would you, Michelle? Like, you've got to have 100 fucking people around you everywhere you go. You imagine, you can't do shit on your own.
You can't even shit on your own.
Not even shit on your own, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I mean, it's something that anyone of fame has to deal with, too.
Right. I think what I might do, tonight, I think I might take the night off.
Take the night off?
Yeah, I think so.
I would, Andrew. Don't get fired for going in intoxicated.
No, they don't care anyway.
Yeah, share.
They don't care.
Either way,
Hi, Yashir.
As far as the assailant is concerned, the assailant did his objective. That's all that matters. When Trump, he was lucky he just got grazed by the ear.
Yeah.
You made me laugh, Tiger, when I was telling you about the guy next door.
Yeah.
And you said, "Oh, you punched him out there." And it's the way he said it. It's like so polite. I was like, I could not stop laughing.
Oh,
Okay, got somebody ready to come up. It's Noodles.
good morning, Noodle.
Go ahead, Noodles.
What's up, Noodles?
You're muted.
I got an idea from Michelle.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, right now we're talking about
Okay.
Charlie Kirk, so let's stick with the Charlie Kirk topic before we jump on the other ideas right now.
Don't tell me what to do, Michelle. So, Michelle, what you're gonna do, right, is you're gonna do a Silver Moon radio with the music that I send you, Michelle. Like
Yes.
Sit on My Face,
Yes.
You Smell Like Shit, and
Yes.
EBT.
No, not all of it.
Michelle, come on, we can sling some of them on. It'll be
Michelle,
fun.
they're not copyrighted. They're not copywritten material. It's funny music. You enjoy it. You'll dance around to it, Michelle. It could be clippable. I don't know. You said you like those songs.
I like
I'm
this.
sure you
I only like that one song with the woman talking about her boyfriend spreading her wide. I didn't know about the other songs. The thing is that I think that was the first one you shot me. But
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Do you know she's been fingering? I'm talking about fingering this morning.
I know. I already got the video.
I might play the
All right, well,
video.
Michelle, think
Someone's
about it,
gonna
right?
be an asshole tonight on Silver Moon again.
We've got to stop laughing when she says these things, so it makes them clippable. Every time she does something, I laugh, and then it buggers a clip. I can't help laughing.
Just hit the mute before you laugh.
Yeah, that is that. Well,
And then laugh your ass off.
There's nothing wrong with a laugh if it's
Hey,
funny.
have a little laugh there, mate.
Nothing wrong with having a laugh.
Having a little chuckle, eh?
Laugh and stop being so nasty and
Don't be
bitchy.
so dry, mate.
And bitchy.
Have a little chuckle.
Laugh about things, yeah.
Boy, Whinging Wednesday was yesterday, ain't it?
What's happening lately? You've got to have a laugh.
I got these things.
What things you got? Oh,
Sour strips. Ooh.
What
Ooh,
are they?
I love
Num num.
sour candy. I love sour candy. How sour are they?
I'm about to find out. They had blueberry, and then they had this flavor. I should have got blueberry.
What flavour is that?
Rainbow.
I would have got
gay
the
flavour.
rainbow. No, I would have got the rainbow. It's a bit because it'd be like fruity, all different.
Fruity nut. The gay flavor. They're not bad. It tastes like that zebra gum, only sour,
Oh.
in like gummy form. Hey, you see your gummy bear?
Yeah.
How you feeling today, Yashir?
yeah. How are you feeling?
Good. Good for you.
Good.
Sorry,
There's our
cool.
boy.
sorry, I don't like it when people upset you. I don't like it when people troll you. We like to be happy.
The face of a savage.
I might have been a bit rough in the past.
Yeah, that's a good question because Brain Dead. Because I didn't ask Camera about that this week.
You know, Yashir has at least Yashir has a job. He goes to work 5 days a week. So and he gets
Good man.
trolleys in for the supermarket. But hey, I think that's amazing.
He's rolling along with the buggy.
With his disabilities. It is.
Mm-hmm. He's a good man.
He is a good man. We like you, Yashir.
I'm gonna try to get him on my
Thumbs
panel.
up. Thumbs up. Yeah, shit.
Oh, I better stop eating these. I almost ate half the pack already. Holy crap.
We didn't play Turtle well last night because Gaming Fairy wasn't feeling well. Jantix and Braindead did get back to me about playing, so I went and played my violin for a whole freaking hour instead.
Michelle, Andrew would like to talk.
Yeah.
For some reason.
You know what we could do is just for the fun of it. Why not? If I can demonstrate the bowing properly, we'll use the shoulder rest for it, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll just basically just try playing some things just for fun on the instrument, just making up notes as we go. See how it comes out. I'll practice it ahead of time, so make sure at least it's close to right.
So no one expects you to be able to play that bloody thing within a week. I mean,
or a month.
Or a month. You're just getting used to where everything is.
Yeah.
You should
Well, you're not exactly a prodigy, are you, mate?
Yeah, I mean, if you watch videos, that could help a lot.
The most important thing is bowing. It's got to make sure your bowing technique is right, or you're going to sound like crap.
The fingering.
So you can't do the fingering or the bowing yet.
Well, if you can't get the bowing right, you ain't going to be able to get the fingering either, because you ain't going to be able to pick up on the intonation. Which, remember, a standard violin doesn't have frets. So if you're thinking about looking for frets in a fretboard, they do have them, but it's not a major thing on a violin to see a fretboard.
So you've just got to guess know where you put your fingers. Why doesn't it have a fretboard?
Pretty much you got to guess. Yeah.
Why don't they have fretboards then?
Fretting over the fret.
I don't know. Just, I guess part of the reason, like one violin maker said why most violins don't have machine tuners that you see on a guitar is because everybody in violining is so old school that they don't want to change nothing.
I wish we had somebody that can play the violin that would grab your violin and play a tune on it so we can hear what the violin
I've seen a lot of professional videos review violins like mine, and they do get a nice good ditty going out of it.
Good.
So, I mean, Ellison, the piano and violin tutor, did just that. She reviewed a violin that was even cheaper than mine, and she was getting a nice song out of it.
Michelle, you want to find a simple song like for a kid and then learn how to play that. Just do it.
That's what they used to do in the Suzuki method. That's one of the songs they play is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Yeah.
Left-hand Suzuki method. Yeah, they're doing ads over Michelle's comments now as to not interrupt the stream, as so many people have complained.
So they're doing ads over the comments?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of crazy ones for like Pokemones and like weird stuff.
YouTube is just so desperate for money right now because of their policies that they basically have ruined it for a lot of content creators.
Well, why not stop pretending to be some kind of government and just get rid of all this bureaucratic red tape and let people do what they want to do? It's the fucking internet, for Christ's sake.
Well, that's what the Constitution did. With freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the right to assemble peacefully. Where is all that? The problem is it's only in public areas. It doesn't affect a private organization like YouTube.
Well, YouTube's really cutting its own nose to spite its face, isn't it?
Yeah, well, right now a lot of people are leaving YouTube because they're getting tired of it.
All I can say is, hey, YouTube,
where
sucks to suck, nerd.
Where else are they going to? There's nowhere else. It's like because
Periscope.
YouTube's the the beyond indoor.
Yeah, I've seen violinists put little tape pieces of tape where the fingers are supposed to go. The only thing is in all reality, is that if you're holding the violin the way you're supposed to be holding it, you're not really looking at the violin fretboard or where the bow goes. You're focused on the music. Because the violin is like this, and you're
Yeah.
going it like this, and you're reading the sheet music in front of you. You're
Right,
not
Michelle.
looking at the violin because that totally.
Yeah, but in the beginning, you're going to have to be looking at the frets because you don't know them yet. Once you get used to them, you
Right.
won't need to look.
Right. That's true. But also, like one person says, the best way to get good bowing tone is to just close your freaking eyes and just listen. That makes sense. I'm legally blind, so that's kind of easy.
For, though? I mean, does the average person know what they're listening for?
Doe, a deer, a female deer.
I wonder what you'd be like in lessons, Michelle, but you'd be arguing with the friggin' lesson. Excuse me.
They'd argue the whole session.
Yeah. She'd be talking over him. Yeah. Wouldn't get a lot of.
No, you haven't done it right
Body with
away.
the body.
Oh, no, I can see it as well. I can totally see it.
Can you imagine? Oh.
I don't have a problem going with Rumble, but the reason I turned the Rumble stream off right now is because everybody was leaving YouTube and we weren't making any ad money. And we weren't getting any donations either. So, I mean, I could do a Rumble only stream, but it's probably likely there probably will be no donations coming in.
The only platform that really does donations is YouTube. For Michelle, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I
also can get bits on Twitch because I'm monetized on Twitch now too.
Well, I only ever donate on YouTube if I'm donating. If I watch somebody on Twitch, I'm not donating. If I watch somebody on Rumble, I'm not donating. I'll donate if you're on YouTube. I don't know why.
Watch Rumble.
Yeah.
Tiger, do you actually watch Rumble?
I used to. Michelle used to be on there.
I was on Rumble until about 3 days ago when I just turned the Rumble stream off.
No, but you used to actually. Didn't we used to do Twitch, Rumble, and some account?
I was doing Twitch and Rumble up until about 3 days ago.
No, but I used to actually be out there when you were streaming. You used to...
I know what you're saying.
Brave mango. Why is it green?
Green mango.
Love yous. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous.
All right, Andrew. You look after yourself.
Adios, amigo.
Stay out of trouble.
Yes, I know. That's exactly what Rumble's becoming. But where YouTube is going right now, but I only want the big national chain networks to basically be in the spotlight. It really kind of hurting the small guys. I can't compete against Fox News. They're not that big.
Morning, Grizz. Morning, Noah.
Hello, Grizz. Noah. David S. I already said hi to David S., but hi again.
Hi again, David S. You get doubles. We're doubling up.
So, I heard that Gitchy kind of had a.
All right, bro.
I heard Gitchy had a falling out with Keemster.
Did she? Wow.
About her drinking alcohol on the show.
Who told you that?
I've heard it here on YouTube from one person, and somebody confirmed it in an email. So,
well, I wouldn't believe everything everyone tells you, Michelle. Okay. And if you want to ask about our friend, we'll talk in private.
Yeah.
Because we respect her, and we certainly She certainly does not drink alcohol like a fish. She may have had one too many. Haven't we all? Michelle, including
Can
you?
anybody verify that story, though? I mean, let's ask people that watch Low Count Queens.
Michelle, ages ago, she did get a little bit tipsy once. It was hilarious. That's all that happened. Remember when you got tipsy? And you were arguing with Lumi?
All right.
So, I've been tipsy. I've done some terrible things when I'm tipsy, Michelle.
Okay, so there's...
I'm sure we all have. We all have. We all say and do things to shock people or because we're acting silly. Happens all the time.
Okay, granted, I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about the guy personally.
Yeah, I don't believe everything people say. And if you, you know. Remember, it's an entertainment show.
Right.
It's there for your entertainment, guys. It's an entertainment show.
Hey, Krista, how you doing?
Is that Krista? Good morning, Krista. Well, if she had a can of beer, so what? What's wrong with having a can of beer? Shoot me now. God. It doesn't mean she got rat-assed. It doesn't mean anything.
What's the latest story about your housing, Krista? Since we haven't really talked about that at all. Are you moving on the list?
How's it going, Krista? Yeah, any news on your move when you can get back in Winstead? Cows are swimming in the pond. Michelle, have you gone?
No, I'm right here. I'm just looking to see what she says. If she says anything. Yeah, I don't know. I just know what little Krista shared with me, that she said she's hoping to get into the disabled housing in October.
You're number 3 on the list. So
right.
Yeah, hopefully by Christmas, Krista. That'd be nice. If not,
or even for Thanksgiving, which could be a possibility.
Right.
So, should definitely check that out. If maybe you might be back in Winstead, say by Thanksgiving. Maybe even, if you're lucky, maybe even by Halloween. So, yeah, yesterday was sort of like, I was a little tired because I was just like, I didn't get a chance to really get much sleep yesterday because I was like worried about this dentist thing. It was like going through my head, like, oh my god, what are they gonna do? What's the next thing going on? Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't get my $187 worth. I really don't like feeling like I'm getting fleeced.
Well, Michelle, I'm not going to keep going over the same shit, but you need to call the insurance company.
I know. I'm going to call and I'm going to politely...
You need a
ask...
ride.
It's not the ride so much right now. That's the part of it you're missing.
No,
What I'm trying to get at is a lot of the places I've called that are on my network are full. There's no room.
All right.
For patients.
You did find somewhere in Farmington that's in your network.
I might have to go way further away than Farmington because Farmington is full. Even the Yukon Dental School is full. They're all full for periodontal. All of them. I haven't seen anyone that say I can get you in before 2026. None.
Well, 2026 isn't that far away, to be honest now, Michelle. We're in the 9th month.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's March now? We're nearly there. So you've got that appointment, haven't you, or did you cancel it? What'd you do with the March appointment?
Yeah.
I feel like I got to get a big book and write a load of shit down because this is getting confusing. Do you have an appointment in March?
Yes, I have an appointment in March and April. I have 4 appointments.
All right, Michelle. And the one in March, is that in your network?
No, it's not. That's the one.
Well,
the total of those 4 appointments is going to come out to $1,427. And it's an appointment every 2 weeks. Thus, 2 in March, 2 in April.
And the total price is $1,400 at the end of all that. That seems cheap to me, Michelle. I mean,
okay, fine. It's cheap to you, but it's not cheap to me.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That's a couple months of donations right there.
What I'm saying is, are you sure they're not taking some of your insurance? Because to get a full
No, they're not because he's not in my network. But I can certainly call Dr. James and Scottio's office and ask him, why can't you join Anthem and become an in-network insurance doctor? Then I wouldn't have to pay for the nose for this.
Well, that's not the way it works. You go to people who are in your system. The doctors aren't going to change to go in.
Well, the dentist that sent me there was in my system, and they sent me out of the system to a periodontal specialist.
Yeah, that's where this is messed up, actually, Michelle. That dentist.
And then the network specialist sends me to another network specialist that he said is in network. All right. This is bullshit. I'm not going to lie. I think this is bullshit.
Yeah, I think this went wrong after the initial dentist appointment. He sent
this whole dentist thing, the whole insurance thing in this country is a boondoggle mess.
Well, it's not if you do it right, Michelle. You ring your insurance. They tell you who's in their network and you go to them. They also set up your rides to get to the dentist.
Yeah,
that's how it should work.
As I said, I got a list from my insurance company of the dentist, and there's none in Litchfield County. None. Zip. Torrington has none of my in-network dentist specialists for periodontal. None.
That's an arsehole.
It's bullshit. I'm just going to say that. It's just total bullshit. It shouldn't have to be so complicated.
Yeah, that's a big problem for you as well.
It's just like, I mean, I can come up with an example that's not dental. All right, here. How about this? Let's see. This used to be a problem back in the old days. So this is a perfect example. The old days. You got a cell phone. Let's say it was with AT&T. AT&T has no towers nearby, so you need to roam. All of a sudden, you're on Singular's towers. Singular is charging you a roaming fee to use their towers just to call your mom, just to tell her you're late for dinner. That's exactly what it feels like. You don't necessarily know that you're going to be paying a roaming fee unless you see the little roam indicator on your phone. As
I
I said,
wonder-
it's the dentist. It's the same thing. It's bullshit. It shouldn't
I
have to be so
wonder if,
complicated.
I wonder if it would help if I phoned them. But they won't talk to me, Michelle. We've tried all this shit before. You've got to do it. I know, I feel you, and I know you're correct about that. There's not enough dentists in the world. There just isn't. England apparently is terrible. They've all gone private, and I think that's what's happening here.
So I heard people are going
private.
private. Dentists are going private in England because the National Health Service puts, I don't know what the real cause is. I think some of it's because there's a huge crushing waiting line of patients, and the dentists basically don't feel like they're getting paid enough. Medicare dentists told me the same deal. The few I was on Medicaid, they said the same thing. These dentists are paid subpar rates. They're not paid the fair market value. But the insurance companies keep jacking up the damn what they consider fair market value. It's just like a guild. It's just like the Actors Guild. It's the same deal. We feel our dentist should be receiving this much money for the procedure. And while Medicare is going, no, that's too much money. It's too much money.
Well, yeah, that is true, because when I get my bill, you should see the amount, they actually charge the insurance company, Michelle.
Oh, I know.
It's atrocious.
I know.
To do what?
It is. That's why I'm wondering, is even if this $350 that they're going to charge me to do this biopsy thing is really just the tip of the iceberg, which is my share of the tab, because I'm a deductible, which is like $200.
I'm pretty sure that is free, Michelle. If you go through the insurance, the biopsy should be free. Now, what you do with that information is up to you. You either do it privately and you pay, or you try and sort it out and get it done free.
I'm just saying it's just bullshit, though. I mean, it just is. The whole system is so bullshit. It don't make any sense to me why it has to be so goddamn complicated.
Well, if you were a dentist and you could work on
it shouldn't have to be that way.
Double, well, then you can.
Let me explain. Look, when you get sick, okay, let's say, for example, you are, and actually it has gotten bad, this bad. You get sick. You need an ambulance. Not an ambulance. What's the first thing the EMT is going to say? Which hospital do you want to fucking go to?
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, my God.
It doesn't mean that the hospital's going to take you on, because guess why? It may not be on your insurance. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
American medical insurance is crap.
Yeah, when my kidney started failing and I went to hospital. Somebody drove me, though. I went to a hospital that wasn't in my insurance. It was just the nearest one. Yeah, that did happen.
The problem is, Chris, this country made a stupid mistake when they decided to even begin. We should have had our own national health system that actually worked. The UK system may not be perfect. The Canadian system may not be perfect, but it worked. Your tax money would be used to help pay for medical care. The problem was, a couple people, two short-sighted people thought, I don't want to be paying for everybody else's health care and my taxes. And then they wonder why people get sick, and then they get stuck with this.
You know why I don't mind that in England? I'll tell you why I don't mind paying for everyone when I was in England. It's because you never know if it's a member of your family. And it's not, no one wants to see anyone without health care, whether you know them or not.
But in the United States, that is so common, though, Tiger Kitty. That's the part that people don't realize. In America, you are not given basic health care. I'm not talking about expensive specialist care. I'm talking about regular health care. Because a lot of the so-called Republicans don't want to be nice and help out everybody by adding it to the taxes. They don't want to do that. They're like, if I'm rich enough, I can pay for my own health care, thank you. But the poor guy down the street...
You know what, Grizz? you've just said something that's made something in my head tick. Instead of paying $50 a week, is it, or a month to that? Is it a week to that woman? You could have some decent health insurance, Michelle. You could have some cracking health insurance and dental insurance.
You're talking about therapy. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Why is therapy not covered under basic needs?
It is covered. Krista gets it free.
In the UK, it is.
It's covered here
but
as well.
Unfortunately, BetterHelp doesn't work with insurance companies.
That's BetterHelp. You picked.
I couldn't even find a local doctor. I already tried. The last one that was in network said, "I'm sorry, I'm booked up. I don't have any openings."
Michelle, a lot of shit is free. You just don't know about it.
None of this stuff is free. Community Health doesn't even have it. Nobody does. It's the thing about American Medical, which is bullshit. It's not. Everybody thinks they know. But when they start making the phone calls, that's when reality smacks them in the face like a brick. They've been lied to. Everybody says, "Oh, well, you're not trying hard enough." When you go out there, you try to get the things, you immediately wake up to reality. We're booked. We're not taking new patients.
You know, Michelle, that you could have somebody do all this for you if you had.
If I had someone helping me, that would be wonderful. Somebody wants to sit through the paperwork bullshit. Sure, come on out. Come on, talk to me. I'd love to see you. Sit down with me over a cup of coffee. Let's go through all this paperwork together. I don't care. I'll even pay the motherfucker to do it. I'm not kidding you. I don't even have a case manager. I have to do it all on my own. So if I have to pay some motherfucker to sit down and help me do all the paperwork, fine. If you can save me money, and you can really save me money on getting the insurances, claims, and stuff in, and you know what you're doing, fine. I'll pay you $50 a fucking week. I'm not kidding you. Or $50 a month, or whatever the cost is. Because right now, I'm just getting frustrated. I've been called lazy. I've been called a freeloader. I've been told by people that I'm not trying hard enough. But the truth is I have been trying. And I'm not getting ahead.
I know. Michelle, I'm not saying you don't try. I'm not saying that at all. And I agree with you. There's not enough dentists. I agree with everything you're saying. But for some reason, other people get things for free and you don't. And Krista has a caseworker, and I think you need one.
I can't get a caseworker because I'm not involved with Demas.
How do we get a hold of Demas or get involved with Demas? What is Demas?
The Mental Health and Addiction Services.
Can we get you addicted to something?
I already am addicted to something, the internet, but that doesn't count. And the thing is the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, which I was determined that I didn't need them anymore because I was quite capable, which is true to a point. But now you're dealing with insurance companies, and you're dealing with all these doctors, and you're dealing with all this, and I'm trying to figure a way to do it while trying to maintain a YouTube channel.
Okay, I get it, Michelle.
Okay, thank you.
I get your frustration. But
Hi, Brandon, how you doing?
What would you think about a social worker, Michelle, or a caseworker?
I have to pay them out of my own pocket now for that.
How comes?
So anyone wants a job, you tell me what your pay rate is, okay? I have to pay them out of my own fucking pocket. I want a social worker, I have to pay them.
Good morning, Brandon. I just don't know how Krista doesn't pay. We've got Tina, who says she doesn't even pay to go to the hospital. They come pick her up. They take her there. She doesn't pay a penny for health care or dentist or anything. Why are you different?
Because I make too much money. That's the problem. There's a money limit. That's part of the whole problem.
Well, we need to fucking stop you earning so much. What can we do? And we're not on about YouTube money. We're on about...
Fuck that idea. I actually need the money more now than they ever did before because I got to pay these goddamn doctors out of my own pocket.
Yeah, but if you don't make as much money, then you don't have to pay the doctor.
Yeah. Would you rather not make as much and be?
I am so
desperate?
close right now to being homeless. If you don't think about it, if my landlord ever decided to raise the rent to $1,200 a month, I'd have to leave here.
He's not going to do that, Michelle. He's only just raised it to 1,000.
It's a net positive if you lose a little and gain a lot.
See, why is Michelle paying to go to the dentist for these taxis and shit? It's everyone's saying you can get free rides.
Yes, I can get free rides in the case of the dentist in Torrington, Litchfield County. Yes, I can if they're in the morning appointments, which absolutely is accessible. But the appointment we just did was not during the normal dial right hours, which was at 3:15 to 4:15. I had no choice but to call Uber for that one. The point I'm trying to say is I just need, I would like to talk to somebody locally that knows how to pull the right strings. And
Well, we could probably work on getting you a caseworker or something, Michelle.
I have to pay them out of my own pocket, though. That's the problem.
Well, maybe. They might help you manage money, too.
Yes, 9/11 was 24 years ago.
Oh, was it today? Oh, wow, it is today as well. Rest in peace, all those people.
I'm out of here. She just don't want a social worker. She doesn't take any advice, and she also can give free public transport. I know that. I got the public transit already. I'm already signed up for that. I just got approved a few months ago.
That's the life here, Jason. It's the insanity circle.
Yeah, you get drawn in, Jason, and we'll have this discussion again probably in a month.
Yeah, about 3 to 4 weeks.
I mean, you guys like fucking drama channel. There's one sitting right here. This is a real drama issue. Are you enjoying yourselves? Because I really sure ain't.
No, Michelle, this is not a drama channel.
And I don't want to turn it into one. But we all know that drama sells on YouTube, don't it?
It does.
Good. So I hope the drama lovers are enjoying it. Because this is not made of drama. This is the real bullshit. Yes, it is kind of sarcastically funny. Haha, I agree. But it's just annoying. Extremely.
Whereabouts do we get hold of these social workers then?
Well, where do I look in the yellow pages? Where do I look in the yellow pages?
Don't look in the yellow bloody pages. Oh my God, Michelle, what are you talking about? That would be if you want a private one, but you wouldn't do that. Where do we go, guys, to get one of these? Hang on, you get a caseworker for your social security.
I see something here called Winstead Asylum. Should I ring them up?
I keep asking my medical doctor for one. And they told me that they said, unfortunately, right now, there is none available.
Right, Michelle, how about this? You make an appointment to see your doctor and we get on the phone with me while you're at the doctor's and let me talk to him.
Yeah, I think some places you got to wait a while to get in.
I do get an appointment with my doctor next week.
Right, I want you to
for
call
a wellness review. Yes.
Okay, please call me in the middle of that. I want to talk.
I'm sorry, I didn't send a release for you to talk to them under HIPAA. I'd have to get your name on a HIPAA release.
What? Just tell the guy. Oh, this is me mate. I give permission.
Yeah, you might get a cool person at the.
I don't want him to give me any diagnosis or anything. I just want to.
It doesn't matter because of HIPAA. That's the rules. That's not me making those up.
I wouldn't be able to come into the doctors with you if I was sat with you. You'd say, no, you can't come in. Get out.
Just try it. The worst they can do is say no. You know?
I don't know. No, why are you getting ads in Spanish? Are they nice ads?
You know?
I'm fucking ringing you in the middle of that doctor. I don't
know. How are you doing this morning?
Know what's going on, Michelle. He doesn't, or she doesn't know you need help.
Oh, I'm sure Ancient knows what's going on because he's probably went through some of the same stuff himself. So it's
Ancient's not the doctor. She said the doctor. You gotta just try to get Tiger on the phone, and the worst thing that can happen is he
He
says,
says, shut
no.
up, I'm not listening. Yeah, fair enough.
I tried to get Tiger on the phone with that woman from Board of Education Services for the Blind, and she said, "I'm sorry, I can't talk to her."
What's a different lady at a different place? You know?
Yeah, it's Heather Platt.
I don't want him to tell me about your diagnosis. All I want to do is say a sentence to him, maybe a couple, and that's it. And then I'm going to hang up. I don't need him to say anything.
Actually, it's a her. It's not a him.
All right, her.
Oh, well, that ruins everything. We got to start over.
93 views, and it's 11:23, which isn't bad. I mean,
Ancient Dan gets everything free. Oh, this is so annoying.
Yeah, I get it's probably hard to be on the phone with these people. I mean, it's hard to be on the phone with them if you can hear, but you got to call that insurance
and that's
company.
another thing that sometimes gets to be another debilitating thing is the hearing. Let's talk about that. Because they said to me, they suggested that I go to Costco to get the hearing aids. The only thing is, I don't have a Costco nearby. So, what does that mean? That means that for me to get my hearing aids, I got to go where my hearing aid companies, which that we'll work with, and I believe Beltone is one of them. So that means I have to verify that Beltone is one of my hearing aid provided companies. If it is, then I have to take an Uber to Farmington again. This is so stupid.
No, the insurance will give you free rides. I've said this 1,000 times.
And even if they didn't, like, you're paying the Uber to get something that you need, and you're gonna have it after that. So,
and it'll be free.
Yeah.
Michelle, you don't even have to ring the insurance company. I'm sure if you go online, they will tell you what's in network.
I do. That's what I do. I look it online because it's easier because of my hearing.
All right, let's change the subject.
This troll is back. The Botrix.
That's the same with the dentist.
We got to get rid of the trolls, Michelle.
Oh. When I'm on the phone for too long with slow workers, especially if English isn't their main language. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Customer support, regardless industry, is a nightmare. Especially if you got a hearing problem on top of that. Thank God that my Chrome has speech to text. Otherwise, I would be seriously fucked.
Just see if Out on the Wire has a spare bedroom and you can get free health care.
Yeah. We'll go to England, Michelle. She always wanted to go to England.
Yeah,
England. It was England. That's why she's got the flag on the wall. I sent her that. But now she doesn't talk about England anymore.
Well, right now, because the England that I wanted to go to is no longer the England that is, if you look at it. Because Sterner and others are making a mess of the country.
You could go get engaged to Andrew again.
Yeah. Or he'll be in America next month, he said, Michelle. New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could get down there. Maybe I could get down there.
You'll re-spark that flame. Shut up. Fucker, shut up.
So at least this afternoon I'll be able to do some more violin practice before we do the 7 o'clock portrait stream.
Yeah. Just find your 3 blind mice, so it's just 3 chords or 3 whatever they call them.
3 notes. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Right now, like I said, I want to get the bowing right. The bowing has got to be damn perfect if I want to have a proper tone so I can get to the playing the intonations. That is next thing I'm working on. And I'm almost so close to finished with the bowing right now. I almost got it right. Perfect.
Are you working on your fingering after?
Yes, I'm working on it in stages. First, we got to get the bowing right. Once we get the bowing right, then we can start playing around with the fingering. Not that I haven't actually started playing around with the fingering just for the fuck of it ahead of time. I have been. But it's something that I'm working on. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to sound like a total child progeny by the end of the friggin' week. That's not going to happen. It's going to take me longer. But at least, as far as I'm concerned, I'm getting there. At least I can get my tone to be consistent when I'm bowing the strings and they don't sound like they did when the first time I played it on Tuesday. That was awful.
Did you put it back together right yet?
Yeah, I got it right. I flipped the bridge around. So it's all set, it's retuned.
Nice. You're halfway to perfection now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Did they give you any like a sheet of music and some simple songs to play in the box? Like
no, when you're doing the sheet music, the first thing I'm going to have to do is memorize the piece in my head, and then I'm going to have to play the notes. And because I can't see the sheet music on a stand when I'm actually playing, because of my eyesight. So I'm going to have to.
You need that sheet music right up to your eyeballs. Maybe we can contract something.
But then I'll be away of the way of the bow. I have to. So
I've seen people. Can't you get these things that hang in front of your face?
Right. Well, I could do is what I do normally is I memorize things. So I would read the sheet music, practice the memorized notes, and then once I learn those notes, go on to the next staff of notes. Do the same thing. It takes forever.
Emma has a question, important question.
Okay. A lot of violinists play by ear. Yes, they do. And that's what I'm trying to learn. That was not his question. Hemmernail said, I don't think I should ask, but how many fingers do you use? On a violin fingerboard, you use 4 fingers. The thumb is mainly used to hold the instrument up. You play with the first finger, second, third, and fourth. So these all refer to the notes on the fingerboard. So I'm trying to show it like this. Let me have something on my hand that's like a bow. Okay, well, it ain't much, but I'll take it. Okay.
Here's another numbers question. How many Cumbies detectives does it take to get the job done, Hammer?
That's a little wide. Let me see if I can make this a little more easier to see. Oh, man. I'm going to try to use some stapler because I don't feel like grabbing my violin out of the case right now. All right, here we go. So, pretend this is your bow right here. Okay, so you get the first, second, third, fourth, and they are used to represent the different notes on each string. So you got to jump back and forth to do the D, the G, the A, and the E. Those are the main open chords. Then, so each of these fingers would then be used, and they're not all equal distance either. They're actually a little bit different lengths. They're like this. So, and then you have to jump back and forth to play them. You do chords, and you're going to probably be holding it like this, depending on which chords you're playing. So, it's a challenge. So fingering is going to be the next thing. I got to work on fingering too. But if the bow doesn't have a good consistent sound, the fingering is not going to be consistent either. And remember, you're talking a person who has hearing loss and is tone deaf. So basically, for me, well, not totally tone deaf, but tone deaf enough that I find it frustrating. It's going to take practice, lots of it.
Oh yeah, fingering is going to. I mean, you can't just get at it. After a while, though, it'll come naturally.
Even a guitar player, when they're doing their notes with the frets, this still involves finding the right places to put the fingers for, the different notes. They have 6 strings, but still, it's just 2 more strings to realize that they use to make the different notes and the different octaves and stuff like that, and then they do the chords and the sharps and flats. It takes challenges to do that. But we like doing it. I like doing it. I enjoy it.
I'm sure it's very enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
I didn't even know I friggin' used up a whole friggin' hour of practice time. I actually was just bowing. Bowing. And the next thing you know it was. Because I was physically getting tired. It was getting late. I was starting to close my eyes and I was starting to fall asleep. But I was still bowing. It sounded pretty good actually when I was half asleep. Bowing.
After the full hour, did you at least finish?
I was saying you could hear me snore in the background. So it was pretty chill. I had a chance to actually relax and do something productive with my time, as I saw. It's
very, and I think it's a great hobby, Michelle. Nothing wrong with it.
Right, it's just that. It's a hobby. It's not going to be like I'm going to be playing Carnegie Hall. That's not going to happen. But if I can get a happy sound out of it and make me feel happy, that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Let's not forget guitar, too. Yeah, but guitars have 6 strings. Yeah, that's true. It's the only difference. There's additional 2 strings to herd over. So, like I said, we have 17 people in chat right now. Where is the other
3?
That was probably because earlier when you got mad and you blew your top. You were up to 28 people at one point.
Ah, dear.
Yeah, Michelle, this drama sells, like you said.
Yeah, that was when you were yelling and saying, "Here's your fucking drama."
Well,
I wanted to come up here and say,
I wasn't doing that just for the sake of drama. I am really pissed about the whole thing. That's my real anger starting the show. And if I ever had the opportunity to design something like a medical program, the first thing I would say straight out is I would take the American medical concept and throw it in the skip and start over. As I think the fact of the matter is but then somebody might say, well, Michelle, what is considered basic medical needs? Okay, that's a good question. What is basic medical? Basic medical means routine care. If you can get routine care, i.e. regular cleanings, regular x-rays, for example, for teeth, regular health checkups, that could catch problems early on and head it off at the pass. That could be a major money saver for America. But like RFK said, this country is designed to keep you sick so they can milk you over and over again for medical costs. And it's true.
Hey,
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Dan. Ancient Dan, you're right. They can have up to 6 to 24 strings. Most guitars have about 6, maybe a 12. I never seen a 24 string, although I did see someone created one that did have 24 strings. Yeah.
Well, since the insurance rant is over, how do you feel about taxes, Michelle?
Well, if I was designing the healthcare in this country, healthcare would be paid for, basic healthcare would be paid for by our taxes.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't mind if the taxes are used for things that really help the people, but if I start seeing my tax money spent on stupid government projects that we don't even know about, or to special pet projects that don't really help the country at large. That's kind of stupid too. I mean, after all, the Department of Defense, the War Department, actually wants to spend all this money on this black budget. They have this thing called a black budget, i.e., they keep going up to the Congress and saying, on the National Defense Authorization Act, oh, excuse me, we need about a couple $1 trillion for our projects, and yet Congress can't even find out what the projects are.
And then we send all
This
this
is
money to
bullshit.
immigrants and
Nobody
stuff.
should be getting away, going to our government and saying, hey, I want a blank check so we can do our projects. I mean, you would think that you think the War Department would actually be mandated by Congress and saying, and Congress needs to grow up here and tell them this. No, Mr. Major, Sergeant General, whoever you are, you're not going to get money until you tell me why you need so much money through this National Defense Authorization Act. Otherwise, you're not going to get squat. I want a full breakdown why you need the money, because the American people want to know what you're spending it on. And I do want to know what they're spending it on.
They're spending it on trans magazines in Ukraine. That's what they're spending it on.
Sherry Jackson says, check your email, Tiger Kitty.
Huh? I did. I saw that email. The email about you cancelling your subscription, Michelle. Is that what you're talking about?
No, that was the email I sent you about canceling the Tunnel Bear.
Oh, Sherry. Sorry.
So Sherry Jackson sent you a message too.
I thought you were talking to me, Michelle.
Now I was paid up up until June of 2026 because he just renewed. So, but I did cancel. So, Tunnel Bear, because we don't.
Yeah, I know. I got the video. I got the email. Oh, you want me to check it now? That video is awful. Yeah,
it's rough.
Wow.
That's why people were saying, like, "Oh, I hope he lives." I'm like, I don't think so. Like,
oh,
no, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Took his neck out.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Straight through.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, I saw some really large bases. One guy designed one that had 32 strings on it. I can't imagine trying to play 32 strings on a guitar or bass. That is just too many. I don't even know how you would keep up with it. I mean, the average person doesn't even know how to handle 4, never mind 32 strings. By the way, how you doing, Sherry? We've been practicing the bowing. I'm getting pretty good at bowing now. Next, I'm going to start working on the fingering so I can play different notes. I'll be doing a debut, another demonstration this evening on the portrait stream. A harp guitar. Anyway, that's an instrument where, as the two-set violin found out, that's where you do use the thumb. Because other than holding the instrument. And the pinky, because the harp, you got so many strings, but you got to know how to play them right. Or the harp, too. I'd still like to get Sherry up on here on panel someday. But she's been pretty busy with things behind the scenes that I don't know about, so.
Sherry is amazing.
Well, I never played anything more than 4 strings, so I don't even know how you would play even a 6. But I do know I gotta use the bathroom real quick, so let me go right back. I'll use the bathroom and get guys entertain the audience for a little bit, okay?
All right, me and Tiger will carry the show. What do you got, Tiger?
I'm just replying to Sherry. So you'll have to carry the show for a minute.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What you got?
I got nothing.
Uh,
Yasir, what are you doing? Where you at? Where's that thumbs up, Yasir? Oh, you're doing laundry, huh?
Yeah.
There it is.
all right, I'm back. Yashir, he's smiley today. He likes cheese and gummy bears. Have you ever tried a cheese sandwich with gummy bears?
No.
I wonder what that would taste. A gummy bear sandwich. Yeah.
Gotta get that on the menu, Yasir.
He's not allowed to eat gummy bears because of his braces.
Yeah.
No candy.
Yes.
Did you ask about getting your wires put back on your braces? Did you ask your aunt?
She's been busy a lot.
Oh, okay. You live with your aunt, don't you, Yashir?
Yes.
Is that your mum's sister or your dad's sister?
My mom's sister.
Okay. Wow, we're a talkative bunch.
Yeah, I got
Mac
nothing.
and cheese.
You got cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
I like macaroni and cheese. Do you?
Yes.
Yummy. I don't like it the next day so much. It goes a bit stodgy.
Popeye's macaroni and cheese.
I like Popeye's chicken. Popeye's mashed potato and gravy is the best.
Yes.
I haven't tried Popeyes. I never had it.
Oh, Michelle, Popeye's mashed potato. I think it's changed. It used to have like little bits of meat in it. It was really good. Popeyes, actually.
In the violin,
probably my favorite.
your thumb is what's holding the neck of the violin. So it's not really used to play any of the instrument. It's just used to hold the fingerboard up.
Popeye's tenders.
I don't eat tenders. I don't know why. I prefer it on the bone.
The
know some
breast.
people like the ukulele.
Oh, I love breast. Yeah. I like Popeye's biscuits drizzled in honey. You're making me hungry.
I'm sorry.
I love potatoes too.
I love potatoes as well. I can't eat that many, but I do.
Beans and rice.
They're full of potassium.
Yeah.
And that's a no-go for me.
Well, maybe the next instrument I might buy once I get done mastering the violin might be a guitar.
Well, I think we're gonna learn the violin first.
Right, I said that. We're gonna learn the violin first. I mean, enough.
Actually, you might find the guitar pretty easy if you've learnt the violin. I mean, strings, bow. I mean, same kind of shit, isn't it?
Well, it'll be a little easier because you got, first of all, you got the frets, which makes things a little easier for you to memorize where the keys are, or the notes are. So you kind of got the frets, which is kind of a teaching aid. So if I go with a violin, guitar, I'm thinking about going with an acoustic one. I'm just like with the violin because, the course is kind of big. Somebody say, well, Jesus Christ, for all that work, why don't you just go in and get yourself a keyboard? Or even if it was a MIDI one to play with GarageBand. Or an orchestral arranging keyboard that you could still play with MIDI.
You're going to start 2 new instruments also?
Not now, but one at a time.
Michelle, you've come a long way from the colander.
Yeah,
right.
I still play that too. I still haven't even figured out.
Michelle.
I still haven't even.
Year, the convocation. Let's not take the colander. Let's take the violin.
No, because I don't think the violin will reach the same level of head turning that the colander did. I could just see me trying to play the violin out there at Wall Street. I don't think I would get very much attention at all. That colander is an attention getter.
Yeah, they're like, who's this lady playing with kitchen instruments over here? That would draw my attention.
Yeah, it's also loud, just like a bell.
They're like, is that lady banging on a what do they call them, a strainer? What the hell's going on over there?
Right, so you saw me just playing the violin, you're probably going to go, oh, just a street musician busking.
Yeah, just
it's
walk
not
right
a bad
by.
idea, actually, busking. If I can get the notes right, I can get the thing good enough that I could leave my violin case open so people could drop 5s and 10s in there. But you better make sure you really, really bust your ass to make sure you get those notes right, because otherwise no one's going to want to pay you to busk.
I don't know, Michelle. If you just sat outside with that violin case open and just sat there, I'm sure people would drop some money in it.
Yeah, just put a sign up that says, I need beer. You got it?
Well, I know that Tommy Tudor, he was doing busking with his horn there. His, what was he was playing? Was it trumpet or something? He was playing a brass instrument. So he would be out there busking in Phoenix, right? He sounded terrible. But guess what? People still basically put money in his case. But if I was to do busking, I would really, really try really hard to be good. So that people may want to actually donate.
My sign would say $50 and I go home and I just play really bad the whole time.
Yeah. Helps if you have an animal with you, Michelle. Maybe take Rusty and sit him there, although he looks very fat. You need a skinnier
guitar might be easier because, like I said, you got frets in the fingerboard, which is a step in the right direction. Plus, you put the guitar over your knee. You don't have to stand at attention to play the guitar. Although I have seen people play the violin sitting down. It's generally bad posture, can really ruin the tone. I absolutely was not surprised to learn the professionals saying that. And then I tried experimenting with what they said, and I got it. I'm like, oh, yes, posture doesn't matter. Of course, I like to sit. So the problem is can you play the violin sitting? Yes, you can, but you're not going to be able to use the full bow, because to use the full bow, it's going to be smacking into your leg, and then when it does that, it's going to go off course.
I think I could play the violin sitting. I'm just pretending I've got one right here. I don't see how that's going to smack in my leg.
The bow is about 32 inches long. If you're going to play full bow, it's going to smack into your leg. Because remember, your violin is in this hand here. And then you got the bow here. And
we can't see you, Michelle.
Yeah, we can't see you, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see me as much as we ever see me, huh?
Yeah, we're like in a box, in a box, in a box. There we go.
So if your violin is like this, and you got the bowing like this, because you're
I
gonna be
can't
bowing
see
it
it,
like
but-
this. The thing is this is how you
Oh,
hold the
I
bow.
see. It's gonna hit you.
And if you hold it straight up like this is great. But what happens? You're putting it right against your boobs, but the violin is also being in your neck like this on the chin rest, and so you're. That's what happens.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. It's just
Okay.
yeah.
See, you gotta play it just right.
Right. Yeah.
And obviously, I'm gonna give that chin rest a try. I never tried using it yet, but I might give it a shot because I figure, what the hell do I got to lose? Like one violinist says, you should be able to hold your violin up just with your shoulder. Really? I tried doing that without the chin rest, and my violin almost fell to the floor. But fortunately, I caught it with my other hand. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I need the chin rest for that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can set the chin rest up on it. It's just give me an additional piece of equipment to put away when I'm done. But
Oh, do you have to take that off when you put it out?
it looks like I have to take it off to put it back in the case. Yeah.
Well, that's not too much hard work.
No,
I would definitely use a chin rest. I think you might even find it more comfortable, Michelle.
I got the chin rest is this part here. The underneath the violin is also the shoulder rest. That's the one I'm talking about. And the shoulder rest's job is to do what it sounds like. So the violin, well, with the chin here, and then you have the shoulder rest, so that holds the violin. So then you can supposedly just let the violin will just levitate. Like something like the Homer Babbage Library of Yukon. Hopefully that the Homer Babbage Library, unfortunately, designed that wrong, and unfortunately it was starting to come apart. But that's a architectural design flaw, not a violin design flaw.
Are you practicing today?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be practicing before the portrait stream because I want to. Even if I decide to still sit on the damn couch, I still want to get this right. At least where I can get the tone sound good, and then maybe start doing some of the fingering. Or maybe just basically just bullshit around, faff around with the fingers, and hit the different notes and see what they can do. I mean, I was doing that a little bit yesterday too, just for the bullshitting. I just like, once I got the tone kind of steady, I started to just kind of move my fingers on the fingerboard. This is another reason why the neck, the shoulder rest is important, because then you can have the violin is not likely to fall out of your hand, so you can then back and forth real quick with the fingers. Because
just find an easy song, Michelle, like Three Blind Mice, like you said, and just try and learn Three Blind Mice. That's how you need to start off.
Yeah.
Start trying.
Three Blind Mice, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Yeah, those are part of the Suzuki method. I'm going to get the Suzuki method book and CD. I didn't get that yet because that's on my wish list, but unfortunately, it was kind of lost in the noise. But it is there. To get the Suzuki violin book and the CD, or I can also find the LP that goes with the Suzuki book.
Oh, Michelle, everything's online nowadays. You could probably just look online and find all that free.
Though the Suzuki book is not online.
Yeah, does it have to be Suzuki? I bet there's loads of teach you how to play violins on YouTube.
Oh, I've been watching loads of videos of many teachers. I mean, I'm between Allison, which is the piano and violin teacher, which is one of them in the UK. I'm watching also Violin Lounge. I'm watching another violin teacher. I'm watching another one after that one. I watched last night. I watched 5 violin teachers just trying to learn how to do proper bowing. Wow. And let's just put it this way: I caught a couple of my early oops, errors and
Thank you, Bradley.
You so much, Bradley.
Suck my
Much
door knob.
appreciated,
I love
bro.
you, Michelle in Ohio. You have a wonderful day. I love all you puppies. Head job eating.
I have you have a wonderful, safe day too.
I love you, Brad.
Thank you very much, Bradley. I appreciate it. I hope you have a safe and wonderful day today too.
Yeah, be careful out there, Brad.
Yeah, out there. Now, what's the song that goes, there's a many bad people out there from Wild World by Cat Stevens. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Do, 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 do. I actually want to learn to play some of my own music in the violin, the ones I wrote.
Oh, that'd be good, Michelle.
I did manage to find a way to generate the lyrics from Hartford to Silver Moon, and which originally was basically featured a guitar, right? So I got the sheet music for guitar after I had an AI convert it, and it is complicated. It's got tied notes. So I'm gonna try doing with violin. I'm gonna just try to break it down a little bit.
I mean, don't try and do it all at once. Just try and learn a nursery rhyme or something.
Could do that, yeah.
And go from there. That's what I would do. I would be learning Three Blind Mice or whatever. I'd be very impressed if you could play Three Blind Mice on the violin.
Or whatever, like you said, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Ideally, you want you to tone to sound more like this. And then we're going to go to G first because you're sounding like, sing consistent. It shouldn't like you're swerving off the road, because if it does like that, and sometimes that's what happens when I was doing with bowling. I'd be like, you start going up and I was saying, go, it's like goes this way, or goes this way, and then I'm like, and the reason I was doing that because I wasn't holding it straight. Or sometimes I'll be sitting on the couch and I was going to say to my son, it slides right over the top of the fingerboard. It's got to be held straight because the violin has got a pitch to it. I'm talking about a geometrical pitch because the way the strings are set. So it's like driving on icy roads, icy roads.
You gotta have, you can't be shaky or anything.
You gotta be steady. You gotta be chillaxed, man. You gotta be like, I wonder how I would do if I was eating an edible first.
Hey, that might help, Michelle. You never know. Sometimes,
Maybe.
I know people that get stoned and can draw amazingly and write amazingly.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't usually eat my edibles until Saturday because I got to deal with them next day. So, Sunday I don't usually.
You feel funny the next day?
What I mean is, I eat an edible on Saturday night, which I often do. But on Sunday morning, I can sleep in a little later. So it's not like I have to worry about being a total train wreck.
Because
however,
it should wear off by then.
Yeah, but 10 milligrams ones do. But right now, I'm out of 10s. I only got the 25s left now. The scary ones. Now,
you could eat half.
I can't eat half. They don't have any way to cut them in half.
Just cut it in half and wrap it up in a bit of saran wrap.
Yeah. You could try. Because I know they're at least the blackberry vanilla ones aren't so bad. The other ones were like the mango, orange mango. Those were so revolting. I would just basically hold my nose, close my eyes, and just gulp it down in one piece. Because the taste was just so abrasive. Ah! Just for 10 milligrams, right?
So you think 25 is too much for you?
I think 25 might be pushing it, but it's like I said, I don't have anything to do in the morning on Sunday, so.
Michelle, you know what you could do? Just bite it in half, and then if you feel like the other half, you could take the other half later. If
just
not,
cut it in half with a kitchen knife. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
So, that's what I want to do. I mean, like,
I really,
like I said, I wanted a violin for over 10 years. This is not just let's just see how it goes thing. This is what I really wanted to do for 10 years. This isn't even this is not even a minor thing. To me, this is big.
And you know what, Michelle? Sherry Jackson's an angel.
Oh, thank you very much for the violin. It does make me finally feel happy.
I can't believe that woman. She's just amazing.
She is. She's a wonderful person. In fact, I got a feeling, given what Sherry Jackson does for a living, maybe she can help me.
Well, strange you say that.
Sit through and deal with the social crap that I've been talking about the insurance. I can ask her an email.
Right.
Because she's going to be coming up here. So let's talk about this part of the thing. We didn't talk about this. The the Halloween party. I don't know when she's going to come up here for that. We're going to have it on Saturday, which is actually All Souls Day. Because the fact is, Halloween is on Friday night. And many of the people may not be able to get here by Friday night because they have to travel from work.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna look into this, Michelle, because I might come, I might not. I got this fucking wedding next month in Nebraska. I'm really not looking forward to that.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's just a long way to go, isn't it? To go to someone's wedding, flights, hotel rooms. But
obviously they're very special people to you. Do you want to go out there to be at their wedding?
Well, they're related, so I have to.
Oh, okay. You're related, but so you feel a family obligation to be there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of the token English family member, aren't I?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go. Enjoy your violin, Michelle. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Right. Well, I'm still going to be on for a little longer because I kind of want to make it up for yesterday, guys. I really feel bad that we ended so early yesterday. So let's try to stick it out until 1 o'clock. Because I really feel bad that so many people didn't feel like they got closure.
Didn't they?
Because the fact is that I ended at 11:30, and so I made $75 on that research, session.
Good for you, Michelle. Good for you.
See, that's something else that people don't realize. When you do these research things for YouTube, that you get paid, so that helps also with the bills.
How do you get in to become one of these?
You're invited in.
See, you were invited. I've never been invited, Michelle.
Right. You get an invite if you decide to join, and then when you just do usually most of the time it's online for like $10, $15. But I got actually one coming up for next week as well. It's gonna be I think it's on the 18th, or 17th, but it's after the show, so it's not going to be like that close after the show. It's like 3 o'clock. So that just means I'm not going to be able to get much of a nap in, but that's understandable.
All right, you got to work.
It pays the bills,
Exactly. As you're a YouTube researcher, you should get Prime for free. You should be getting free shit.
Well, I'm getting paid anywhere from $15 to $75 each time, so that's not bad.
That's true.
$15 is about the price of one YouTube Red plan.
Yeah.
And as far as the advertising on YouTube goes, let me just say one thing, guys. I understand the plight of the non-Prime memberships with the advertising. I really do hear you. I understand that you don't like them. You tried using ad blockers with medium results. I understand the whole logic behind it. The only reason why I signed up with YouTube Red was because Otherwise, I would have to use an ad blocker to avoid double dipping. Because we're not supposed to watch our own ads. Because if you watch your own ads, you're in violation. And yet the YouTube software is too stupid to realize I'm watching my own videos. And that they should say, don't run the ad, she's watching her own videos. And so, I don't want to get in violation of terms of service. That's why I had to sign up for YouTube Red or YouTube Premium.
Well, Michelle, we pay to be, well, it's not everyone, but most of us here pay to be members of your channel. We shouldn't be subjected to
You're actually members are supposed to get no ads in my show either. That's the way it's supposed to be. So membership.
Is any members here getting ads? Paying members getting ads?
Is anybody here that are members that are not on YouTube Red or YouTube Premium getting ads?
I think I do. Hang on, let me see.
I have no idea what that hammer nails, and I wish I knew why some people with less severe disabilities than I do are getting better off benefits than me. I think some of it's basically the people you know more than anything. He said, Crystal World says, no, she's not getting ads. She's not getting any ads, and she's a member, but she's not on Prime, so.
And look at old Farty Pants Hammer. Of course, he's got premium.
So basically, memberships basically mean that you are, as their own rules say, you're not supposed to be running ads or paying for or seeing ads on my channel, because that's one of the perks of being a membership.
Well, you should be telling people that. You hate the ads, become a member. You won't see the ads.
Absolutely, I could, and I should be.
Yeah, you should.
So if other people can verify if that's true, I will start saying that.
Yeah, but I think it's not true because I'm getting ads because I can't pay for a new subscription yet.
Oh,
but you are a member, Dan.
Yeah, you got the gold star or gold. So you should not be.
If you are a member to this channel, a paying member to MicheleMarieDalene, you shouldn't be getting ads.
Right, you shouldn't be. I don't know, YouTube, you keep doing stupid shit, and you keep screwing everybody out with your changes and your terms of service and everything, and we're all trying to do things the right way, and you keep messing up the rules.
Right, it should definitely be a perk of being a member.
That was a perk. That's a perk. That's absolutely a perk. Yes, it is.
Well, if it's absolutely a perk.
So, like I said, it only if it's a YouTube member, it only applies to this channel when you won't see ads. It will not apply to other channels. So, if you're watching Lumi's channel, if she was monetized, what she isn't, but if she was, you would still see ads on her channel because you're not a member of Lumi's channel. And if you're a member of my channel and you're watching on my channel, you shouldn't see a single ad. That's the way it was supposed to work with memberships. So you'll still see ads for other channels that you're not memberships of. So in other words, if you go watch John Doe's channel of musical instruments and you're not a member of his channel, but you're only a member of mine, you're still going to see ads on John Doe's musical instruments. But come watch my shows and you will not see ads. That's the way memberships were supposed to work. So,
I don't know if it works like that now, though, Michelle, because I'm sure I saw an ad the other day.
Premium Light.
Yeah.
Brad, do you see ads?
I only get ads on her comments as people complain that the ads were disrupting her videos. So
yeah, but Brad, you also are a member, though.
You shouldn't get ads, Brad.
You're not supposed to.
Comment section. Guess I'll have to go down to YouTube HQ and blow somebody away.
I've never seen an ad in the. comments
I
there.
don't understand why they keep pushing that. I
Because they're money
mean,
grubbing bastards.
it's almost like one sense they're saying we don't care if you got a membership or not. We're gonna still stuff ads in your face. For the channel you're watching, you have memberships on. It doesn't make sense. Because one of the things that is when you're a membership, you're not supposed to be seeing ads for a channel you're on, you're a member on. I don't get why they keep changing the rules. It's like changing the friggin' deck chairs on the Titanic. The ship's still sinking because the stupid captain decided to hit the iceberg anyway. Despite the fact you could see it very distant from through his binoculars and said, we'll take a chance, just like you did with the Concordia, right? Oh, gee, that's a real good idea, Captain. You just got really right in front of you, and yet you're saying, well, it's okay. We're going to try to squeeze by it. Yeah, we all know what happened with the Titanic and the Concordia, don't we? But YouTube, which is the captain of the ship that I'm floating on here, keeps changing the rules. First they say memberships when you're watching the channel you're a member on, no ads. Next thing you know, they start sneaking in ads anyway. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
Well, maybe they changed the policy, but I don't know.
They changed the policy, but they didn't tell us about it. So as content creators, we don't know what to tell more people to join the memberships. Join now and not have to see ads. And then all of a sudden somebody's going to raise their hand and say, I joined the membership and you're wrong. I'm getting ads anyway. Right, I understand. He said he's getting ads because his subscription has lapsed. He just didn't get rid of the gold star yet.
It hasn't. He still has a star. He's still a member.
He still has the star.
Bravo.
So he's still a member. But I think what it is that the YouTube software hasn't caught up with the fact he has to renew.
It renewed automatically, I should think.
It should. If you set up with the credit card to automatically renew. Tiger, do you have it set up that way on yours? Yeah. See, that's what you should do, Ancient Dan, if you can afford it. Is just to have it automatically renew on your credit card or your debit card. That way you don't have to worry about forgetting.
Money.
Yes, barely first place is always
if you
good.
can afford it, Dan. I mean, if things are tight, then we understand.
Yeah, things are tight for everybody right now. The economy of America is not stable right now. It really isn't. You see so many people struggling right now. It's just people are frustrated because the way the economy is. Sure, Trump is doing things are getting a little bit better, like my Boeing, but it's not getting to the point where people feel that they can just throw money around for fun. They're very careful with their budgets right now for reasons that make sense.
Well, everything's gone up so high.
Yeah, exactly.
Food is a joke now.
Food is frightening. Housing
Look
is
how much
frightening.
steak costs now. Just to get a bloody steak.
I don't buy meat, so I wouldn't know. Don't buy meat.
Shopping shouldn't be too bad if you don't buy meat.
Yeah, but even the other stuff I buy has gone up in price. Dairy is getting very expensive.
Yeah.
So, and then of course there's the other everyday expenses, which didn't exist. I actually talked to ChatGPT about some of this. In the 1970s, 1980s, we didn't have as many subscriptions. And I mean subscriptions, besides your electric and your gas bill, and maybe your home phone. You didn't have, for most people, didn't have a cable bill, didn't have, because it didn't exist yet, didn't have an internet bill. Some people did have services like CompuServe and the Source, but that wasn't everybody, okay? And now, compared to flash forward to 2025, you have your electric bill, your gas bill, your cell phone, which replaced your home phone. You got your internet streaming bill. You got your internet TV bill. You got your different subscriptions to your video games.
Yeah, I've even got a subscription for my cricket machine. My cricket, yeah. There's subscriptions everywhere.
And you know what I'm talking about. So you got all these additional costs that you keep having to pay. But the amount of money you're really making isn't that much more, because when you factor in inflation, you're not really doing much better than you would be in the 1970s. But then you got all these other subscriptions on top of it, like you said, for your software for your machinery or computer software or whatever. I know I pay for subscriptions for things like ChatGPT, and I love Sung AI. Both are essential for my work. I'm really not going to lie about that. I will fight you to tooth and nail to the death if I have to verify and keep my ChatGPT and my I love Sung AI, because those two are so important to me.
All right.
You know,
it's gonna be a battle royal.
Because it just is. You know, it's but video games, like I canceled the one for Blizzard because the fact of the matter, World of Warcraft retail was a joke. The thing was a giant mess. It still is. I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't buy a game renewal for Blizzard. Sorry, but not sorry. I can't afford it. All right. You're paying $15 freaking bucks a month. That's just to use your server. Then you buy the game, and that's going to cost you like another update. That's going to cost you like another $40 approximately plus tax. And
I think we're all being pinched by, like, my animals are costing me a fortune now because I've got a diabetic dog. I've got a dog that's got fucking kidney problems.
I understand that.
$5 a can on the food. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars I'm spending on this dog.
I understand that. I get it. And but it's just like with me with my medical insurance. I bet you could find veterinary insurance too.
Oh, I haven't got vet insurance, so you can't get insured once she's sick. She's on her last legs. Who's going to insure her?
Oh, what about getting insurance for your other pets, the ones that are not sick yet?
2 cats. They're on their last legs as well. They're both 18.
Put them all together, they'll be on.
Well, I'm on my last legs too. I'm gonna be 68 in officially in less than 2 days. 58.
Well,
58 in 2 days.
2 legs. You've got 2 legs.
So, in other words, Saturday I'm gonna be 58. You know, I already got a broken left kneecap. I already got shitty hearing. I got shitty eyesight. I got back problems. I've got
fucked up kidneys. I've got bloody bad eyesight. I could reel off a list of shit that's wrong with me, Michelle. That's what happens to bodies. They just fuck up.
Yeah, we just get old.
So we gotta take care of them.
Yeah, but even if you take care of them, this things still wear down and break, though.
Yeah, they will with age, but you just gotta keep going, Michelle. You get glasses. That's what you do. You just fix or try and work with what you got. And you do very well with what you've got, Michelle.
Yeah, well, I do pretty good with what I do got.
there ain't no way I would be sitting there with a kneecap halfway up my leg without it. You got no hearing aids in. You could put your hearing aids in.
Jesus.
Or how about the fact is that I'm still walking on that broken kneecap in the first place? Which most people probably are actually asking, how in the hell can you keep going?
They do.
Even when you're not using a walker. I say the truth. One step at a time. That's all I can do. And that's the truth. You just got to deal with it one step at a time, just like everybody else does.
Would you ever live in a trailer, Michelle?
Would I ever live in a trailer? Like a camping trailer?
No, like a...
I did for a little while, yeah. Wasn't bad. But then I didn't have a broken kneecap at the time.
What's that got to do with it?
Nothing. It's just that some trailers have pretty high steps to get in and out of.
No fucking higher than yours. You're going up 3 flights, Michelle.
Actually, yes, the very first step going from the ground to the step, depending on the trailer, can be quite high. Unless you have another step that will slide out as a periphery step. Some do, some don't. Our Apeco didn't have that third step. So you did have to reach higher with your good leg.
I think that's... Yeah, so apart from the steps, you don't
It
mind...
wasn't bad, right? You have a nice little tiny kitchenette. You have a little shower toilet combo with sink.
Probably bigger than what you got at the minute.
Yeah.
Your bathroom's teeny, isn't it?
My bathroom is more like the back of some of the camping trailers. If you actually put the tub closer to the wall, or you would just take the tub out, put a freestanding shower right next to the toilet, that would be about the size of some of the larger bathrooms in some trailers. In some trailers, the bathroom's in the back, like it is on a bus.
I hate the toilet in my RV. It had a shower and a toilet in it. I hated it.
Yeah.
It felt like, I don't know why, I just felt like everyone could see you or something. It just didn't feel cozy or anything. Always felt like...
Well, most likely you probably closed the back curtains when you were in the bathroom, if there was in the back. Ours, on both the Apeco and on Ed's motorhome, it was on the side. The bathroom was on the side, not in the back.
Mine was at the back.
Yeah. So the Charlie shooter has not been captured yet. Still, do they know who it is?
It's a Tran. Do they know who it is? Oh, please don't say it is. If that's a transvestite, Michelle, then
a transgender one again.
Then there's a big fucking problem here. You can't deny it if it is.
Ancient Dan said, it's probably going to take another year before I can get my knee operated on. I'm still fighting them about having to go through physical therapy. I'm about ready to take them to court. Really? Wow.
They want you to do therapy and...
They want to do physical therapy first. And he's trying to point out he thinks that is kind of a backwards method.
I don't know. Physical therapy is very important.
No, he's not. No, she's not. But so if they think the shooter's trans, I guess it kind of...
Michelle, that might be them trolling us. We don't know.
Well, we don't know. But the last shooter that did try to off somebody was trans, they did off the person, Michelle. No, that's right, yeah.
Well, I hope they catch whoever it is and just sling him in a jail cell, and he won't get killed. Do they have the death penalty where that happened?
See, this the thing I'm concerned about right now is the fact is that I think we created a Pandora's box because of the latest stuff about the trans movement. I think it created a Pandora's box that we're not ready to deal with. But we ended up opening it too soon.
Michelle, how about we stop giving youngsters hormones and fucking about with them before they're even
I definitely would agree that would help a lot. But also, I would really like to stop seeing these so-called gender influencers keep telling kids that you're not happy about who you are. This is so stupid. And that's what it is. So you got these gender influencers.
Right, and you get parents as well that, he wants to be a girl. He's 3 years old and he wants to be a girl, so I'm going to dress it up as a girl. How stupid is that?
Well, I mean, I think it's a lot better than the alternative that happened to me. I mean, I was...
Michelle, at 3 years old, you don't care what you're doing. You'll play with dolls.
Right, I agree with that. But the thing is that what happens when you find out that your kid is really not a boy at all, and all of a sudden you totally shun the kid and throw the kid away from you? Well, that kid is going to be carrying scars because of... I'm not... This is one of the areas that I was sitting on the fence and going... which one should it be? I mean, is it better if the parents are supporting the kid? Or is it better that the parents basically tell the kid to get the fuck out of their lives? Now, which is better? I don't know. I got stuck with the second one.
Well, you shouldn't be messing around with hormones and things like that before
they were probably messing around with stuff. You can bet they were, definitely. Even illegal stuff, because plus they got these gender influencers out there and they're trying to tell everybody, you should be happy the way you want to be happy. But the actual 5 and 6 year old doesn't necessarily give a shit about what they got between their legs. Exactly. They just want to be kids, have fun, play frisbee, play catch, play basketball, maybe play tag, hide and seek. They're not interested.
Yeah, aunts and cousins. I was a tomboy when I was real little. But
that's very common. Then that's fine. But I mean, did you have a social influencer go out there and tell you, hey, Tiger Kitty, you should be a Tiger Tom? No. No, you probably didn't think about it.
No, I didn't give a shit. I wasn't even thinking about shit like that. I just wanted to go out.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. These gender influencers are doing. And that's part of the whole problem that totally fucks up the kids' heads.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with a little boy wanting to play with a doll or a doll.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's just normal. That doesn't mean that they are
right.
That's just.
And besides, if allowed to be as they are naturally, unconverted, no gender influencers trying to stick their fingers in their kid's life, maybe that young boy may be a very excellent father. After all, maybe he's thinking about what it's going to be like to be a father in the 21st century, when a lot of fathers are taking care of the kids along with the moms. See, that's the thing people forget. That's another thing, too, that our society has done and really fucked up the whole equation. We are telling young boys, she don't need you because she's got the social network of DSS and WIC and all these other programs and food stamps. You're just a nobody. The truth is, that's total bullshit. the father is just as important to the raising of a child
Of course
as
he
is
is.
the mother.
Yeah, well, some mothers are bitches, and then some.
Oh yes,
fathers
some
are,
are, absolutely.
You know, some people can't do things, and some fathers are assholes.
In some cases, the fathers get custody of the children because of the reason you mentioned, right? So
Yeah.
the young boy that is playing with dolls, he's actually learning about how to be a father. He's learning as a childhood what it is like to be responsible for his family. I know it's a doll, it's not a real baby, but you start with what you have available to you. And for a child, that would be a doll. Maybe a little Barbie or maybe a little, baby looking doll, especially if it's a baby like doll. Some boys do fine with paternally being a father when they grow up. And they're successful, and they have their families grow strong and healthy, even if the mother isn't present for whatever reason. It's even better if both parents are there and have a concerned interest in taking care of the family. That's why Father and Mother God always believed that the family is important, to have the father and the mother present in the child's life.
Right, yeah. I think you're right, Michelle. It really is.
Yes, it's a
more than people think. People think, it does affect. As a child who didn't have a mother or a father in her life when she was growing up, it 100% affects your children because your children wonder why. Even if they've got other parents or whatever, your children will think about things.
And here's the thing, too, is because we give the men in our modern society such a bad rap. What do the little boys think? I'm garbage. That's what they're thinking.
What about the men that go out and have numerous kids here, there, and every fucking where?
No, not only that, but they're also being told that their whole life is garbage and that it don't matter.
And women doing the same thing.
Yeah, they do too.
Different fathers. I mean,
yes, it is the same thing.
And yes, I've been married 2 times.
And then
before.
if you want to get a Roe v. Wade discussion in here, the woman says, "Oh, it's my body. I'm going to kill this thing."
My views on that is, I think everyone should be able to make a mistake, and as long as it isn't a grown thing, if it's before a certain time, like the first month or 2 months maybe, then that's fine. But you shouldn't be able to keep doing it. You shouldn't use it as a contraception. It should be a oopsie, that was bad. All right, I need to get on the pill now or some kind of contraception. You should be forced to go on a contraception after.
Well, I mean, but like I said, though, I want to get back to the fact that we're teaching our kids. Little girls are taught that they can do everything on their own, and boys are not needed. Okay, think about it now from a 5 to 7 year old. Okay, now, little boy sees that his father is not around. His mother's probably talking crap out of her ass about his dad. He doesn't know his dad. All he knows is she gets alimony or child support from his dad. That's it. So what does he think? All I am is basically a piggy bank. That's what he's thinking. And somebody that she can kick around the house because I'm not a female. Oh, I'm a man. So, or a young boy. That's what he's seeing. And don't forget, it affects kids. It affects them bad.
Absolutely. You have to love your kids more than you hate your ex.
Absolutely. You gotta love your kids regardless. They're your kids.
If you love your kids more than you hate your ex, you will do nothing to hurt them with their father, mother, whatever. You wouldn't mess with their life. You would just want the best for them.
So this is why this problem has got so many parts to it. It's not just one. It's not just the other. It's not just the gender influencers. it goes back further back than that. And it's sad because we messed up my generation was probably the first of those that kind of got a little messed up because divorce was starting to come into my community, my age group, but which includes you too, Tiger Kitty. But now it's like,
oh yeah, everyone's divorced now, including myself, more than once. It's easy, Michelle.
yeah.
Well, are you jealous that I'm working at Louis Vuitton now, Michelle?
What are you doing? Oh yeah, I need to talk to you. What was in that Dior bag on the table? Whose Dior bag was that? My eyes were flickering to that Dior bag. White as Noodles got a picture in some swanky place of him sitting next to a Dior bag, which looked like a gift bag. Oh, maybe he's got a something.
Now you know what they do? You have to they wand you, they weigh you, and they fucking they make you open up all your bags.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They don't want anything leaving this facility, especially these new products that are about to come out, Michelle. I might be able to get you to be like one of those people, Michelle, that they test on if you want to do that, Michelle.
What do you mean test?
They spray fragrances on you.
I don't like when people spray cologne, perfumes and colognes at me all the time. I only do that once in a great while.
Why? I love wearing perfume, Michelle, don't you?
Perfume's not bad, but I'm like, imagine doing that for a 40-hour job, getting sprayed every single day, and having to survey, how does this smell to you? How does how does it make you feel? Well, what do you think about the scent? I mean, does it bring some special feelings to you? Oh, come on. Do enough of those things after a while, and you kind of feel like you're saying is, to be honest with you, I like fragrance number 152, but fragrance 156 stinks like high hell, and I don't like it. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to point out that again, I was right. They found the murder weapon, and it was a 308-30-06 that Charlie Kirk was shot with, and
I knew
it definitely was the bullet dope that whatever. I'm just curious if he was left-handed. I think he was left-handed, and I could tell that all by the shot placement. That's it. I'm the best.
You think he was left-handed?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the placement.
Because normally people that are left-handed shoot over to the right, and people right-handed shoot over to the left.
The bullet trajectory.
I never knew that.
Definitely wasn't a 22, I'll tell you that.
The video is terrible. Brandon just sent it to me. I just watched it.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that too.
I watched
moved his neck. Oh, the poor guy. That was instant.
Michelle, let's watch the video, Michelle.
Charlie Kirk.
Ancient says, I almost got caught in the middle of an FBI drug raid once. A few of my friends had connections with the mob, and were dealing out of a local gas station. The cops kept snitching on the feds so bad that the feds did a surprise raid. There was a pretty big deal in Stanford. Oh yeah, the same thing with ICE. The police is telling all the illegals to get out of Dodge because they know ICE is coming.
You don't see the right assassinating leftist political speakers. It tells you who the bad guys are. It's pretty cut and dry at this point.
They need to find this person.
Well, how are you going to find someone that's pretending to be a girl? The federal government basically said, yeah, you're a girl, but you're born a guy. And, you got 5 different fucking names.
Is it 100% a transvestite?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, let's just...
They're calling them trans... fuck, what the hell were they calling them? Trans something. I was calling them homosexual communists, and everyone got on my case about that. But the reality of it is they're homosexual communists. 110%.
By the way, don't forget to put some likes in the like jar, guys. Come on, double tap.
Trans extremists.
Please.
Trans extremists.
God.
And the fucked up thing was that.
Well, if the person is a left-handed shooter, that is certainly going to make it a little easier to find out people that might be suspects based on the picture, based on the gun fingerprints, assuming he wasn't wearing gloves.
Michelle, they know who this person is. They already found the manifesto. They found everything.
Okay.
They know who this person is. They have the pictures of them, everything. I guarantee you this person's dead somewhere. It's just going to take a couple of days.
Now let me ask you a question. Is it required that every shooter has to have a manifesto? Because it seems like that's one thing they keep looking for. But what if a shooter doesn't have one? I mean...
So, Michelle, usually they go to people's social media posts, and they'll write something.
Yeah. You can see that. Well, let me give you a manifesto. I am not a killer. I am not a shooter. I am not a violent person. I'm a good person that tries to live in the eyes of God. And I'm a Virgo and I'm a decent person. There's my manifesto. I will never hurt you or never hurt anybody. Okay?
Thank you, Michelle.
That's just my nature.
Thank you, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk gave me these, Michelle. Good job, Charlie Kirk. Thank you.
Yep, oh my God, he gave you those.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very missing those. So, I mean, the thing is that I do think that something is seriously wrong with this whole system right now because it just doesn't make any damn sense.
Well, let me ask you a question, Michelle. If you were like a Palladian, right, looking down on this country, wouldn't you think for the past like decade, like the stuff that you've heard about, like the targeted assassinations, the stolen elections, the insurrections, the riots, the mass murders, etc. Wouldn't you think no one could afford medicine? Wouldn't you think that we're in a civil war?
Yeah, we are in a civil war, Noodles.
Yeah,
it's just so far, it hasn't been any. It's been more like a cold civil war, but it's starting to get kind of hot now.
Isn't that weird? And it's like no one realizes it. But if you weren't living here, right, and you were just like in another part of the world, you don't know anything that's going on, you're reading about
the Palladians have been watching Earth for thousands of years. They have their ships hiding and cloaking. They're out there watching us. Okay? And a lot of the stuff that was also used what they call transdimensional portals to travel. But the point I'm going to get at here is they're watching us.
Why?
But they don't want to interfere because they have their own prime directive of non-interference. They don't want to interfere unless they really feel it's necessary because we have the Palladian starseeds, Victorian starseeds. Lemmy's an Victorian. I'm a Palladian. Okay? Now, the fact of the matter is we are trying to bring people from Earth from 3D to 5D. But you got some of these 3D people that are fighting tooth and nail and saying, no, I will not ascend. So the Earth right now is split between two densities, 5D and 3D. Now, I work primarily on the 5D, but I also get stuck with a lot of 3D bullshit too, like insurance and things like that. And those cause us fear and anxiety, which is something I don't want to deal with, but I have to because it's life. But then you got these 3D people who have no idea what the 5D people were talking about when they talk about energies and healing frequencies and stuff like that, which confuses everybody. But what it is then you got others that do know, and they're like, we don't want to see us go to 5D because that means that we're going to learn how to think our way around things. And those people are the ones that are going out there fighting tooth and nail.
You want to bet no one gives a shit what you're talking about. But Michelle, you want to bet that now people are going to start targeting like sniper rifles, like these evil sniper rifles are going to, kill everybody and have silencers. Like it was semi-automatic before, no one knew what it was. Now it's going to be sniper rifles. And these, people are hiding in the bushes and like killing people.
Right.
So fucking bad.
And nowadays, we also now are starting to develop laser weapons, including energy-directed weapons. So now we are, in fact, the Navy just came up with a very relatively small energy-directed weapon that can be very lethal in the battlefield. This is something that they've been working on for a long time, but they've really kind of gotten it down to a smaller size that is almost manageable for a team of soldiers to carry.
Oh, by the way, new AI songs are coming out about NADS. I don't know if you know that, Michelle.
Are they?
Yep, absolutely.
Whose
Well,
channel?
what are they about NADS? I mean, I haven't heard any songs about NADS. I'm not going to.
Nor have I.
They're coming out.
Oh, they're coming.
So who's writing them? Sweet Potato Farmer again?
One's called Go to Bed Frankenstein, and
Hi Andrew, how you doing again?
That Frankenstein, from what I've seen, is a very attractive lady.
What's the Civil War? What's the Civil
You
War
were gonna
about?
bang her. You were all happy about banging her. You were showing me a photo. You showed everyone. Oh, look at this. I'm going to go meet her. Yeah.
Everything else, the Civil War, unlike the original one from 1861 to 1865, is a little bit less, maybe a little less geographical, but more on the concept of concepts. You have the far left that wants one thing. You got the far right that wants another thing. The two can't come together in terms. One's saying the other one's an asshole. And the other one's saying that the other one's a motherfucking screw up. And you got all these people trying to say that one side's wrong, the other side's right. And then they're basically getting to the point where now people are going out there and killing each other over it.
Joe, why is Nads picking on Andrew?
She's not, is she?
He's not.
He's such a shitster.
I haven't seen Nads picking on Andrew.
He's not, Michelle. He's kidding.
Okay.
Yes.
Nobody's picking on anybody.
Right. So that's basically short hammer nails is why you're seeing the Civil War 2.0. Right now, it is a cold Civil War, but it's starting to slightly get warm. And
so, Michelle, are we hanging out this weekend or no? I got all this Charlie Kirk stuff in my car. Go out to the park.
Hell no.
I don't mind going out on Saturday. I'm free Saturday.
You want to go to the park and hand out free Charlie Kirk stuff? We can make posters.
That would be nice.
My cousin worked with remote-controlled shooting platforms for a while. That could be controlled from a specialized controller or a phone. There were very good shots and could shoot the head off of a penny.
Or Michelle, we can go meet the Ultimate Fighter, my friend. Michelle.
Yeah.
Kicking ass, Michelle. Kicking ass. Go do a full interview with Raga Magalaga.
No.
All right. Yeah. So, that would be on Saturday, I guess?
Who is he?
No. He also, Michelle. He also trains in mental health too. It's called mental strength. Mental strength.
Well, maybe he can get you some help, Michelle, and you won't have to pay for that therapy shit that you're doing.
Yeah. Take your aggression out on people, Michelle. Go into that Cumberland Farms.
Well, I know what I need is I need someone that's good.
And just start taking care of business.
Let's just start by trying to meet the guy first before you start asking him to do a million things right now there, Kitty, because, like, I don't know this guy yet.
Okay.
Well, Michelle, don't you want to seek revenge on Cumberland Farms?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I would like to definitely talk to the management at Cumberland Farms and get my story heard.
No, Michelle, I'm talking about a fucking fully loaded 5.56, just walking in and just kicking down the door, Michelle, taking care of business, Michelle.
Well, that's not how I work with that kind of that's not my style, but I definitely well, either way, I see it is that I said I can meet with your friend on Saturday, and I know you're going to be coming up here Friday night.
Michelle, don't trust him.
And maybe Friday.
Why?
I'm joking.
Oh, wow, there's a hot chick that just went into the wall. I'll be right back, Michelle.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking.
Why did NASQ get you upset hammering nails?
He's joking, I think, Michelle. Everyone's joking. Nads doesn't upset people. Well, not generally.
Well, she did upset a few real legitimate people.
I know. It's all sorted now, Michelle. Everything's sorted out.
I told her nicely, I said, if you want to talk about it with me in private, we'll discuss it. You know.
Yeah, so, Tiger.
Yeah.
So, I'll just keep my eyes open on the Discord and see what kind of DMs that,
Listen. I've got my 2 nights off, so I'm fine.
So what did you think about this show? I think we did pretty good. We had a peak of up to 30 people at one point.
That's good, Michelle.
And we had 145 views. Viewer engagement is 22 minutes, 55 seconds. 11 likes is a little low for me. I got one.
It's a show.
What? It's a show. And hopefully we can get more people to share the show out, guys. I know I'm not exactly as exciting as a lot of the other shows on YouTube where you got people playing around with explosives or, you know, blowing heads off at dogs and hurting people and screaming about the insanity about what's going on, but I certainly was rightfully pissed off about the insurance thing, so I certainly gave you a piece of that.
Mm-hmm. That's all right, Michelle. There's nothing wrong with a bit of passion.
Definitely not.
Yeah. But could you imagine me going postal with an AK-47 and the insurance company going?
You don't say shit like that.
That would not be good. I do not think that would go well.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. Don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. No.
Commando Michelle.
So let me see how we're doing on the subscriber count, because I can see that in another window right now. Let me just update the screen here.
It's number time.
She's a stickler for her numbers.
We lost one.
We lost one. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, numbers is how we quantify things. And
yeah, you know what they do? You see them, Michelle, writing shit in the side chat with the bot tricks like Michelle is a guy and subbing up with channels named Michelle is a guy. And then they unsub so they can sub back in with something else so it shows up.
Yeah, well, that's kind of bullshit too, you know.
Right, so you just need to stop. If you stop bot tricks,
and you know what I think too also is going on is the fact is the reason why they're not sharing my show out is because
Because
they
they're blowing each
realized
other.
once people really got to see the show for what it really is,
Michelle, why
that
do
they're
you keep
going to
saying
lose
that? Everyone sees the
control
show
of
for
it.
what it is. Wait. You think YouTube doesn't want people seeing your show?
No, I don't think YouTube necessarily doesn't, but I think that because people are not sharing the show out, the ones that truly support the show, believe in the show, they're not sharing the show out as much, and that's not helping. Because if people truly love the show, you would think they would be at least telling their friends.
Everybody
I know some
knows about
have,
you, Michelle.
and some have told me is
You'd have to be
they're
living on a
afraid to
rock.
share the show out because of what
Tiger, I'm glad you
happens.
said that because I know people that do love Michelle. You know,
But don't come over here because of the NASQ, right? Or bullying.
What's that? I don't think Michelle believes in the show herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Andrew.
I don't think she does.
I believe in the show myself. The problem is that,
Michelle, you don't go to anyone else's channel, Michelle. That's your problem.
I go to other people's shows. That's right. I'm going on Bradley's channel tonight. Bradley, you need to send me the panel link before you forget.
Today's Friday?
Right, today's Friday. No, Friday's in 2 days.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wait, so tomorrow, I need the panel link for tomorrow's panel.
So will you go on Noodles if he asks you?
I could if he gives me a StreamYard link, but
you have to do it.
He said, yeah, if you give her the StreamYard link.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She's free tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What time do you want to?
But I'll be on my portrait stream tonight at 7 o'clock, so.
So I'm going to be doing the Silver Cock Radio, Michelle. No, Silver Cock.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, I heard last night that Stan CT tried some Mary Jane.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
How was it? Did he like it?
I didn't actually watch it. I don't know how stoned he got. I just.
Fucking
I want to see it. I want to see.
Nobody sent me a link to his actually show where he's actually sitting there smoking a fat one. I wonder if he.
Oh well, are you sure it's not a cigar, Michelle?
Oh.
Might have been a cigar. Was it on his music show?
His man cave is like I think on Fridays or no. Is it what day does he do man cave? Does anyone know? Because
Michelle, can you send me the link of Stan smoking a fat one, please?
Yeah, could someone put the link in the video links so the Tiger Kitty can find it? Even if it's an old show, it still counts to promote. So if you want to put it somewhere. I gotta see that myself.
Being stoned at all.
I just don't see it.
You're hearing it.
I wonder what he's like when he's stoned.
Giggly, maybe.
Oh, you might find out soon.
I mean, I know he always tries to be so prim and proper at work.
People share out your show, Michelle. I'm going to tell you something right now. I spend probably about 50% of my YouTube time talking about you, sharing you out, going into other fucking channels. You don't show up to anyone's channel. They come over here, they probably say hello, and they leave because you don't pay attention. Michelle, you got to start going to other people's channels. I told you this multiple times.
Like I said, if you give me a StreamYard's link for the next show that you want me on, I already told you tonight, I'm going to be live from 7 to 9.
I told you, I want to get you on Glenn Lawrence's.
What? When?
When next time he goes live, I'm going to send you the fucking StreamYard link. He lets everyone up, Michelle.
All right, but tonight she is doing a portrait.
Tiger, she's always got something going. She can't do it. She can't. Bullshit.
7, 8, 9. If it's after 9, she can do it.
Okay. I will say something, right? Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Give it a chance.
Like I said, Noodles
No,
gives me
Dave,
StreamYard
you
links,
like-
but
it's
also
good.
tries ahead of time to give me a little bit of backstory of where I'm going to. So at
And
least
a
I
little
have
bit
an
of
idea.
notice. A little bit of notice.
Just a
well.
little
Michelle,
bit.
just-
I'm not asking for an
Michelle, all you
encyclopedia.
gotta do is go and say, "Hey guys, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Please sub to my channel."
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Because Michelle, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand you can't hear. I understand you don't want to participate. I understand you just want everything just thrown on your lap and it'd be easy for you. But Michelle, at least go in there and just say, "Hi guys."
Right, well, you send the link.
Well,
next
that's what
time
happened when I ended up on Tina D's show. She didn't even. Somebody gave me the link to join her show, and she didn't even know I had hearing loss.
So what?
then,
So now she does. Now she knows.
now
about
she
you, Michelle.
does.
Yeah, that's how it works. How is
What's
everyone
wrong
supposed to
with
know,
me,
Michelle?
So, like I said, is if you want to send me the StreamYard's link for a channel or for a show, let me know a little bit about the channel. Just a little bit. A one sentence paragraph. This is John Doe. He does, news interviews, and he's fairly knowledgeable about current events. For example, that's all you have to say. You don't have to give me an encyclopedia. I don't have time to read an encyclopedia. But the show will be live at this time, so this link will be active at this time to this time.
No.
That's all I need. And if I choose to come up, I'll come up.
No, because you won't go, Michelle. You won't go. You don't even come on my show. I stopped sending you links because you kept telling me.
I just said you stopped. You never sent me the StreamYard's link. Yeah,
because you told me the show wasn't for you.
It isn't, but it's not the point. It's that I might show up once in a while.
Oh my
but
god!
I need to know. Okay, anything you recruit me to, I want to know, especially if it's another channel. I want to know a little bit about the person I'm going on. It don't have to be complicated. It really isn't. Like I said. So
all right, tomorrow night, that's Friday night, are you playing Secret World of Warcraft with Red and Fairy tomorrow night?
No, not on Friday.
Oh, well,
we didn't even play anything on Monday because Gaming Fury's been sick and she's been sick on Wednesday. I didn't play yesterday either.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Noodles.
Right, guys.
Yeah, it's probable. More than likely it will be 7 o'clock at Noodles. But I'm also going to be live on Brad's channel, too. So that means you're going to have 2 StreamYards open, one for Noodles, one for Brad. And I already promised Brad that I'd come back, so...
I'm sure we'll be okay if you turn for 2 seconds.
Michelle, why don't you do a live stream with Slingshot Warrior?
I did a live with Slingshot Warrior last Friday. On Bradley's show.
Yeah, it was a good show. Oh, he had a lot to say about you, Noodles.
I did see the remnants of that.
He wasn't very happy about what's the Creepy Creek and Nasty Goblins.
I know.
I mean,
so you destroyed Nasty Goblins.
Oh, no way. Listen, Slingshot Warrior, if you're watching, dude, you did nothing with Nasty Goblins. I got you in touch with the producer. I got you in touch with all these people. You did nothing with it. We did something with it, and you hated it. And instead of you coming out and doing something, you didn't do shit.
Dave,
you're a do-nothing person. Yeah.
Dave, I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
Can you blame him? Because it must have been a little bit upsetting or strange to see how it was converted and twisted.
Well, it was my version of Nasty Goblins.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's like someone writing a song. Like Bergs plays my song every night, every time he goes live, right? I never complain about it. It's flattering to me that the guy does it. He does it every night.
You're still talking about Nasty Goblins? Slingshot Warrior, to my knowledge, hasn't even been doing Nasty Goblins work on
Michelle, he hasn't been doing anything. He hasn't even been looking for a job.
Oh, he does.
Where's that job, Dustin? Where's that job? He's been unemployed for like 2 years.
Okay. All right, so we're starting to untangle the jingle from the jangle here. Okay, so things that we're still working on is Nasty Goblin script.
Well, no. I asked him why he'd fallen out with Noodles, and he was telling me that he destroyed the Nasty Goblin and the creepy creep shit.
We were talking.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It's so weird.
Creepy creep.
Fucking weird.
It was hilarious.
It is. Oh my god.
The story he told me was funny, right? Because he was really scared, you know, and it was just funny the way he told it to me because he didn't do anything wrong, you know. It's just like a funny story. That was it. And I told the funny story.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
But you did twist it out about a little bit.
He also admitted to pretending to be your friend to get the ride, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiger. That was what I was trying to mention. But it was still funny.
I'm so glad I didn't go to that fucking thing. I'm so fucking upset.
See, when I heard it, I thought, oh my god. I had to turn it off like halfway.
And not only that, but today we also, before the 7 o'clock, I want to review the new video cameras I bought, which I haven't done anything. It's still in the original box. It was supposed to be, I got a good deal on these cameras. I never used them yet. I want to get the video security system DVR to go with them so that we could actually use it for the security system.
You got 5 new cameras.
Four for the price of one.
Your phone, but I thought, fuck that.
4 new cameras. Where are you going to put them?
Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, I was thinking about shoving one up my ass. Just kidding. No, actually, these are very nice PAL cameras. They're 600 TVL with built-in main supply. You don't need a separate power adapter for them. If you choose to use the built-in main supply, you can also power by 12 volts too. So 12, 24 volts AC. So whichever way you want to go with it. If you're near a main socket, you can plug it in there and then just plug it into your TV if that's your thing. Or you can mount them up and use them like a regular security camera. And they're really cute. They're white. How many times have you ever seen a beautiful camera that's white?
They're white.
Beautiful white camera.
It's a beautiful snow-colored camera shell.
Racist camera. It's a racist camera.
Well, it's also good because it blends in with most decors and most homes anyway. But it's a box camera.
Your house is going to be like amazing for streaming. You have a camera in every room.
Oh, yeah. And you thought the BESB woman was freaking out. Wait till she gets done seeing the 2 cameras mounted straight at the couch. The one that's sitting where it is now on the wall, and then 2 more hitting right above the couch. Going through a video camera switcher.
Well, you're going to put one outside, aren't you, Michelle? You're not going to put one outside? So you can
I'm going to be putting 2 in the hallway so I can watch the stairs going up and the stairs going out. That originally was what Jimmy wanted to do in the first place. Jimmy wanted to put a security system in so he could watch people coming up and people going down. I told him, I said, well, you know what, dude, you want that? You're going to have to pay for it. I don't want any money. Like, no. Well, fuck it. Finally bought him, so...
That would be handy when you don't have to wait.
Maybe I can get him to go. Because the DVR is about $50. It's about $60 for the DVR. The camera is worth about $50. See, that's like $100. Hey, Jimmy, you take $100 off my rent, and you can have all 4 cameras watching all your orifices. Then all the doors, Oh, the mail room, mail area, everything.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something right now, Michelle. If you're responsible for those cameras and he's paying you $100 a month, what's going to happen? The people are going to rip those fucking things down, Michelle.
Yeah,
They're
you
gonna
know
break
what? That's
them.
a very good thing. You bring
Tell
them up.
that.
They're not
Tell
vandal
that, Dave.
resistant.
That's fucking terrible.
And unless the cameras are mounted really high up, they're going to be very easy for vandals to mess with. Yeah, they're not vandal resistant. But
No, I'm saying, Dave, don't tell her
Yeah,
that.
but just the type of
Obviously,
people that
I'll
live
get her
there.
panicking.
the
The
vandal
white
resistant
supremacists
cameras,
downstairs probably don't
you
want
would want to
be
make
on
sure that you run the cables through in conduit.
Actually, thinking about it, Michelle, it might be a bit dodgy because they've got them drug
Things
dealers.
fucked up, to be
Yeah,
honest.
there's
It's weird.
Your drug dealers probably don't want to be recorded going in.
So ideally, if you really want to make sure that someone doesn't get smart ass and get creative, you might want to run your your coaxial cables in rigid conduit like Schedule 20, just so that the person is steel conduit, so they can't easily hacksaw through the
Michelle,
conduit.
I don't
And
think
probably
actually
mounted
that.
ceiling boxes with ideally with trip sensors.
Come here,
that-
Ren. Listen. I don't think I actually need that. I think you're wasting your money.
She's already got them, Andrew.
yeah.
Too late.
Already got what?
The cameras.
Yeah, the cameras I have them. Originally bought them from me because of spare in case these cameras ever break again. But I figure that at least, like I said, these are so pretty. These are so nice. These are cute little cameras.
Doesn't fucking help your security.
They're kind of like the PAL camera we use in the other room, but just silver. I'll show you that. Oh, I'm a richest guy, baby.
I don't know why you haven't got them up already.
See, I got one PAL camera mounted in the other room right there on the wall, right?
Right.
So that's looks kind of like that. Oh, well, sorry, it's not really straight. Yeah, you can probably see it. You see that camera on the wall there?
Yeah.
Oh, they're kind of similar to that, but they're all Snow White.
They won't last white long.
So the Snow White PAL camera,
that
600
fucking
TVL, and they're.
Why are you taking so long putting them up, Michelle?
Because I've been playing the violin first.
Oh,
I didn't even get a chance to do any unboxing of that right now because I also got to get we got to get the trip up from Chris Bliss and I did of the actual driving. Right. We got the according to the museum up. We didn't get the rest of the trip up. I got to get those clips put together. Michelle right now has got a bigger problem. Space, the final frontier. We don't have enough of it. Our hard drives are full. We need to boldly stuff shit where it's never been stuffed before. We have to make more room on my hard drive. We don't have any more space. We're packed.
Oh, God. I am so glad I have taken...
All the video clips are going to go somewhere.
I swear to fuck.
Today has been a good show for clips.
It has been.
Michelle's come out with a lot of good
Oh, God.
Oh,
God. I can imagine.
So if you guys are going to do shorts, make sure to give the time and date stamp, forget the time and date stamp. That's not needed. But how about make sure to post a link of where the actual shows are in the time and date stamp so that people can actually find them.
I'm sure.
Okay? It's really simple. So, just doing clips, but not saying... This is a clip from for the show located at this URL. Ain't gonna do crap for getting people to see the channel because they're not gonna know where the channel was.
Michelle, what do you think about the Scottish flag now being deemed as a racist symbol or a symbol of hate?
The what? The Scottish flag?
Yeah,
the Scottish flag. Is it? Why is it?
I don't see how it could be a racist symbol because, it's true that Scotland is kind of old school conservative for the most part. That's just the nature of the Scots. but they're really not bad people,
Fucking
though.
bullshit, you fat fuck. Aye, not you, Michelle. I meant David.
Well, I know that Nicholas Sturgeon, he certainly ain't going to be happy with Sterner right now.
I like the Scottish flag because it's in the United Kingdom flag.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, see,
and the Union.
I mean, with all due respect, looking at the British flag, it's like it does represent the different parts of the, England, Scotland, and Wales. But it's like you look at it now, it's like survey says, especially with the Sterner, right?
Straight about the Scottish flag. Survey says.
Yeah,
so
there is that part, Tiger. I know.
I just don't. Here's what I don't understand: how in the hell did the people of the UK vote in Sterner as Prime Minister? The guy is not thinking about you. He's not thinking about the people of the UK. At least not like I would. Heaven forbid. Guys, if I was a Prime Minister of the UK, the first thing I would do is say straight out, well, I love the idea of Ofcom saying that everybody has to show ID. However, I would seriously question and ask myself how can we do that while protecting people's privacy? There's got to be a way to do that. You want to make sure that kids' content is viewable by everybody, but content that is not suitable for children is not accessed for children. Anybody who grew up in the 80s knew how to get around the blocks and Skinemax. Come on, don't tell me you didn't.
All right, Michelle, I put the link in there for the video where they're declaring the Scottish flag racist. If you want to play it.
Oh, Michelle, it's a video about a flag. Why is it hard work?
It's not hard work. I gotta get it. I gotta click on it.
I want to know why they think that's racist. I don't see anything racist.
All right. I also will copy the link as well, so that people can also see it on their own leisure as well. So after they watch it here, they can watch it over there on their shows. And I need to copy the link in which I can open up Canary. Just give me a second here, okay? I got it. I just gotta get into Canary now.
It's insane. And I know everybody with an IQ of above 10 knows it's
Here we go. Here we go. Hi-yo. Here we go. All right.
Yeah,
Let me pause that and then get that on my third button click.
That's insane.
On that. All right,
so I can't wait over there next month.
Right here. I got it. All right, so here we go. Let's get this click. Oh, here you go. Yeah. All right, so now send that into the player so you can watch it. Let's see. Okay. Click on that. Click on the gear. Click on the gear. Have no fear. Click on the gear. Have no fear. There it is, Canary. There you go.
Oh, got no, I know what he's talking about, Michelle. He's just been an idiot as usual. You know what Dave's like. Just ignore him.
Our saltire doesn't belong to a few angry voices. It's the flag that flies above Holyrood, over Hampden, above our schools. It belongs to everyone who calls Scotland their home.
What's up, folks? We are back again. Welcome to the show. I know this is not talking about America, and we generally try to focus on only America because America first. That's how it should be. However, it would be wise to look at what's going on in other white countries because it's kind of a looking glass into what our future looks like. This is Scotland's Humaza Youssef, so not a great start that I don't know how to pronounce his name, that his name does not look similar or familiar. Not a great start. Let's see who he is. He is the former First Minister of Scotland, Minister of the Scottish Parliament for Glasgow Pollock. Okay, so there you go. This is a politician in a white country. We can't pronounce his name. He doesn't look white to me.
What do you mean you can't pronounce his name? I can pronounce his name perfectly fine.
But yet he thinks that he is perfectly within his rights not only to run that country, but to also tell the Scots that their flag is a symbol of everyone. Whoever comes to Scotland, if you happen to land in Scotland, you're Scottish as far as he's concerned.
Oh, that's true.
Do you see why these people want to push diversity? It's so that they can blend in. It's so that they can blend in. They're pushing this diversity stuff so it protects them. They push this diversity stuff because they don't want it to be a majority white country, as it should be. Okay? So there's a valuable lesson in this video. Even though it's not an American politician, we see plenty of non-white politicians in America saying this exact same thing. And I saw this video before I knew who this guy was. And I was just like, this is gonna be good. So let's take a look at his message to Scots about their flag.
Wrapping prejudice in a saltire doesn't make it patriotism. Our saltire doesn't belong to a...
So, sorry to interrupt. Starting right out of the gate, you are prejudiced if you wear the flag, and wearing a flag and flying your flag and wanting it to be a Scottish country, that's not patriotism. That's actually you being a prejudiced bigot. And you're the problem, not the invader. Okay, I gotcha.
Few angry voices. It's the flag that flies above Holyrood, over Hampden, above our schools. It belongs to everyone who calls Scotland their home. It should be a symbol of welcome, not a warning sign. It should be a promise that whoever you are, wherever you've come from, you belong here. Unfortunately, a small minority have tried to hijack it, leaving it not in pride, but in anger, to intimidate, to blame. Let me be clear. Hate wrapped in a saltire is still hate. That is not Scotland. It's not who we are. Real patriotism isn't about who you shut out. It's about what we build together.
Okay, so this N-word, he's trying to lecture the Scottish people of what it means to be Scottish. He's telling the Scottish people what it means to be a patriot. He's lecturing them, the white people, him as an invader, how to be Scottish, how to be patriotic, and telling them about their country.
Let me talk about that for a second.
Proceed. Immigrant, invader.
The fact of the matter is, when you go into
from all different walks of life,
So, Michelle, let's
here,
hear what
keeping
the
us alive, well, and healthy. It's shopkeepers opening their doors, creating jobs, creating wealth. It's volunteers running youth clubs and football teams, usually in...
Hey, I just wanted to say something. Now, what he's saying is that you come to Scotland, and it means that everybody has the right to say that they are Scottish because they are in Scotland, and so the flag represents them, which is absolutely fine. She's trying to say something different. When you come to a country, I'm talking about for people who come. Obviously, if you're born there, it's a little harder to
like me here, Michelle.
Like you became an American, like you're here in the U.S., right? Okay,
I'm
same
not
thing.
American, though, am I?
You have embraced a lot of the American concepts, and nobody questions that, right? What he's saying is the same thing. This is Scott says you should be willing to embrace our ideals, our understanding of our customs, and that is true, you know. But she's saying is, oh, well, that doesn't matter. That the problem is she's saying is, oh, we have the right to represent our own individual identity. But what if they're both right, but in a way that's not quite what you think. There's nothing wrong to me that you acknowledge. Okay, as I said, Tiger Kid, you are an expat Brit. Okay, you used to live in the UK. You came here voluntarily. So I'm going to talk about those people that came here voluntarily. The ones that are born here are kind of indoctrinated in before we even really had a choice. You came here, yet you still keep some of your British identity, but you also embrace the American identity too.
Right, 100%. I embrace. I'm in another country. Even though I'm a citizen, I'm still in another country. I should respect the laws, the religions that I respect.
Right.
This land that I'm in. I don't want to be changing shit, or I don't want to be taking from this country either.
Yeah, but I mean, so what's the answer? People want to keep some of their old values from their former countries, right? Traditions. Well, traditions is just as rickety as Fiddler on a Roof, right? Well, we have traditions, right? But the thing is, you also in a new place that may also have traditions too. That you may or may not totally understand them, but because you're there, you should try to understand that they're different than your traditions. But when it comes to things like codified laws, yes, you need to abide the laws of the new country. And accept that you are now no longer in your original country. So what was normal in your original country may not be the norm in the new country. So is this politician wrong? No.
I don't know. Keep playing it, Michelle.
Okay, I will. Let's get back to it.
In the race, many were born elsewhere, but all of them carry this nation in their hearts. So let's reclaim our flag. Pride, not prejudice. Belonging, not blaming. A symbol of welcome, not a weapon of fear. Because if there's room at a ceilidh for every cousin, every neighbour, and the +1 who usually turns up, there's room under the saltire for us all.
So what he's saying is the +1 owns the house. Honestly, I'm amazed. This is truly shocking. This is shocking. It really makes my blood boil, and it should make your blood boil when you see the hubris that these people have. It's not good enough for them to come to your country and drive down the quality of life because they're bringing third world tradition here to a first world country, and slowly America and other white countries like Scotland is starting to reflect a third world country because of the third world influence. It's a tongue twister. And then they come here, and that's not good enough for them. It's not good enough to destroy our countries by your very presence, not to mention the displeasing effect that it has on every person when you have to see these mongrels walking around. That's not good enough for them. No, they want to reclaim the...
All right. So what? She's out of it. She doesn't.
No, she's not quite out of it, Michelle.
What he's saying is that we need to embrace the back to where we are now, and she's saying but she has the nerve of this guy to say that. Well, wait a minute. Sounds like he's trying to say is that we accept that we are in a new place and we need to be respect.
Yeah, but let me say something, Michelle. They don't, do they, Andrew? They stick to themselves. These people. They don't integrate with us.
Yeah, a lot of them don't. Absolutely, we have the same problem here.
That's not what happens.
I'll say something as well, right? Tiger, you'll know yourself. Obviously, you're from the same country as I am.
Yeah.
But even the Irish didn't integrate with us.
That's right. Yeah.
They didn't.
Nope.
So it's never really worked, in my opinion.
Right.
But they've been one or two, but now they're getting forced into your fucking homes.
Yeah, it's because there's so many now. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's just generally it's just a strange mess of
and Russians.
What's going on?
Russians and Polish.
God, Oh, well, the polls will be here for 20 years at least. But I feel bad in a way because you can meet some good people and you feel guilty for saying something.
Yeah, there's good and bad in every people.
Definitely, and there is. But
And what's worse in the UK and in the USA, UK is a lot smaller than us, so it's more acute there. Is the fact is you got all these other people from all these other countries saying, "Let me in, let me in, let me in." I'm being persecuted in my home country. Let me in, let me in.
Living in a hotel, which the government is paying for.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's the same as here, right? And so these people are taking up valuable real estate that own their own people. I'm sure, as you know, the homeless in the UK is just as real as the homeless are in the US. They can't get help because all the illegals have gotten all this sanctuary, and they can't get even assistance from the local councils. How in the hell can you offer all this asylum to all these people when you coming in when you can't even give your own assistance to your own people?
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible. It's actually impossible. It really is impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a. God, I hate that phrase. I'm not a racist. My friend does. But it is.
What would you say that woman is? I don't exactly think she's quite understands the reality of what's going on.
No,
that gentleman is not being racist, but she seems to be.
I don't know though, Michelle, because some of what she's saying is right. Some of it.
She's long gone, and so is that Islamic guy. He's long gone as well. They've got rid of both of them.
Oh, this is old.
Yeah, this is an older video, apparently.
That's what I was laughing.
It's called by Lily Gaddis. That's the name of the commentator here. Let's see if I can find out when this video was published.
I can't remember his name.
Flag. Rewrite.
I don't give a damn.
Came out in 1 day ago. So it's not really super old, but the point is that.
Stay alive, Michelle. Okay, just saying. I don't want to keep doing that. It's like, what the fuck?
Right, I really gotta get on now, Michelle. You've kept me here an hour and a half past my time when I said goodbye an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, well, make sure to put some likes in. I'm trying to make it up for yesterday, Tiger, because the fact is yesterday was just kind of so short. I mean, really, I'm sorry. It was short, but I mean, I really needed to do this interview because, it helps to pay the bills. And trust me, $75 is a friggin' big deal to me. That's one. I gotta still pay $67 to Dr. Jameson Scotto's office. I gotta write him a check. So that's gonna be money that's gonna be used to pay for that. So what are we doing number-wise on the main YouTube channel? Oh, okay. On the main YouTube channel, we have 12 likes, 17 views, 165 views live, 17 concurrent viewers, now down to 16. $4.99 $6.99 donation. Only 12 likes. Viewer engagement is 25 minutes and 1 second. So
bastards, lazy fucks.
Michelle, this is great. You haven't been on a long time.
As I say, I've managed to squeeze 2 nights off, so I'm gonna make the most of it. I had to anyway. I was getting too tired.
Yeah.
They expect me to do everything now, and I thought, no. I spoke to a woman today. They can't be doing that to you.
Well,
I think
if
she's
you
right.
if you can make it to tonight, and watching the view, that'd be great. If you, of course, I know you say you're gonna be working tonight, I believe.
No, I've got 2 nights off as of now.
Oh, okay. So you
Thank
got some.
God.
So you get some time to chill.
Yes. Because honestly, Michelle, it was terrible. I was going into work like
Yeah.
feeling like that, you know. And I thought, nah. I have to see something. And so I eventually said something. And this woman says,
Thank you very much, Parasolo. So anyway, so what did you think of today's show, Andrew? Let's ask you first. How did you like today's show?
I think it was a very good show, in my opinion, anyway.
I think it was a good show too because it wasn't just one topic specifically. I mean, he had a little. I mean, I was rightfully a little bit livid earlier today, which was kind of satisfied the drama lovers to see me blow up on camera.
I've been part of that clan. Don't worry, I've been part of that clan.
Yeah,
but not today. Not today, anyway.
What did you think today, Brad? Did you like the show this morning? He might be at work. He may not be able to answer right away.
But Michelle, I'm gonna head off.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Probably tonight you get to watch me play the violin a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. You have a nice day, Andrew and Brad, because I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up too. So I'm gonna just kind of duck out now, and I'll see you guys later on. Okay? Bye, guys.
No worries, pal.
Yep. Bye. Okay, so we had a long show today. As I said, I wanted to make it up for yesterday's very short stream. And I'm very sorry it was short, but shit happens, especially when you got to do a 12 noon interview, and then you have to get ready for that, and calm down and do the CCC, calm, cool, collected, and that's very important. But for now, I want you to know that let us get the blessings out of the way. Make sure I'm on the right screen. Thank you. May all of you have a happy and safe day. Go out there and do great. Show love and kindness to one another. And don't forget that I haven't been on much, but I still watch the background, and Carmen still watches in the background. Yeah, I do watch in the background. I just don't usually come up much. So you got a minute between your clients. A little bit, yes. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm not proud of what you're doing right then, as I told you off camera, but also I'll appreciate the fact is that you're doing something that's different and taking a challenge. And the fact is that you're going to be on Bradley's show tomorrow. I like the fact that you are going out to some people's channels, and especially people you feel comfortable with. So can I throw a blessing in? Oh, sure. May Michelle continue to successfully excel at her learning and her training. Okay. And let me... more of the same, I guess. And the fact is that maybe some people get to know Michelle a bit better. She's not that bad of a person. You just gotta get to know her a bit better. Amen. All right, the service is over. It's time to go out. Peace, love, kindness, and don't forget to party on, dude. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her and fire.